Yo, what up? It's the Squeegee Life. I'm here with Tim Huber, Seth Byers, Mark Tanner. What's up, everybody? How y'all doing?
What's up, fellas?
Live from the lockdown in Ohio. Close. We're fucking close. They're fucking gonna shut us down Thursday. Or at least give us a mandatory mask mandate, which is fucking, whatever. I don't care about that, but...
I'm supposed to fly down to Tanner next week, down towards his house.
Yep.
I don't know if I should. I don't know.
Fuck too, dude.
Yeah, I know.
Florida's fuck too.
Dude, I'm gonna come back I'm gonna go to Florida and come back and die.
Yeah.
I'd like to say thank you to John Sacco, our latest new patron, $20 patron. So thank you. If you want to become a patron of the Squeegee Life podcast, go to www.patreon.com/Squeegee Life, because that's the only way I'm going to feed my family this winter.
100 more people going to sign up.
Yeah.
Let's get after it. Yeah, fuck you, Jason. I'll give you your fucking stickers, you dick. I forgot. Whatever. I'm sending them. I was supposed to send him stickers for a screen washer, and I fucking forgot to put them in the package. Whoops. I wouldn't be getting on... Hey, listen, I wouldn't be getting on no motherfucking airplane. That I can tell you that much right fucking now.
Oh, man, I don't know. I'm going to go back and forth, and he goes, it's only 9 days out. So the airline said don't even contact him until 72 hours out. So I got plenty of time. And
dude,
I mean,
because the airlines, because they're consolidating flights, dude, they'll take you to Australia, they'll take you to Germany, they'll take you to California, then you come back to Florida.
Right,
I've got flight tickets for all the kids and us, so 5 of us going down in September for a wedding, right? And they'd already changed it to like a 9-hour flight. We were supposed to go to Fort Lauderdale and then to Orlando, and they're taking us to Texas and then back to Orlando. I said, no, that ain't happening. So I called them up, and they gave us direct routes each way, or nonstops. But this time, they changed my flights over 2 hours. It's only supposed to be a 4-hour flight total.
Yeah.
And now it's over 6 each way. So I can get a refund if I want it. So we'll see.
Well, I'm not saying it's a dangerous place, but you walk through the streets, and you know that artist rendering of COVID that looks like a little red ball with spikes? Those things are blowing down the road like fucking tumbleweeds. You could actually smell the COVID around here.
What happened to heat killing it and UV lights killing it? And what happened to all that shit? Where did that go?
I don't know.
Because it ain't around here right now.
Anybody got a copy?
Man, I seen Mark. I found this picture on pressurewashersonly.com. Dude, it's fucking crazy, man.
Is that you don't have to be lonely at pressurewashersonly.com?
That is the smoothest pole I've ever
Clean up
felt.
some chicken and peas, huh?
Chicken and peas, son.
God.
I've never them fucking legs. I don't know why he would show them legs. Them fucking. I mean, you can't afford a pair of shorts, my dude. Come on, my G. Them fucking. There are some knee knockers there, boy.
Who's that peeking?
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know who that was.
awesome.
That's all. It is awesome. It's the best thing I've ever seen in my life. That's one of your better
Hey, you need to
photoshops.
make that. You need to make that the cover page on the Squeegee Live podcast. The picture.
I gotta tell you, your Photoshop skills are on fucking point, man. They're on point.
Dude,
They're on point.
I had to get a new phone, right? Because nobody could hear me on the speaker.
Yeah,
I had to put my headset in.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. So I go into to the phone place. They transfer everything for me. I get home, and my fucking face swap shit is not there, right? So the next day I go in T-Mobile, and he's like, "Okay, what didn't transfer?" And I go, "Half of my gallery." He's looking at both phones. He's like, "No, the gallery's all here." I go, "No, not this one." Dude, he clicks on it and starts opening it up, and he goes, "Uh-oh."
I should not have done it.
He goes, "I'm going to tell you this." He goes, "Because I got buddies that do the same thing. If the FBI ever takes your phone away, you're going to fucking prison for a long time."
Shit. What's up, Louis Coatney? You just missed Joe and his boyfriend. If you're not subscribed to the Squeegee Life YouTube channel, please do that right now. I'd really appreciate it. I'm trying to get to 1,000 subscribers so I can give away this fucking gross squeegee rubber nobody wants. But, you know, whatever.
Yeah.
What are you at?
I want that.
760 something. I would
We only
be.
need 240 fake profiles, right?
Yeah, yeah. I would.
Let's go India.
I think I would be well past 1,000 right now if I was JW friendly. What? Honestly.
I made that 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago. That rant, the Joe Hardy rant. That
Yeah.
probably.
Yeah, that probably didn't do me any favors. No.
Yeah.
Yeah, you'd have to be like, so, if you read a passage from the Bible with each episode, you'd have at least... Jesus.
700. Jacob Williams
Jesus
said.
loves me, or
Jacob Williams says I'm at 765. I mean, does anyone? I mean, Joe. Hey, listen. Seth used to be JW. That should give me at least a couple hundred subs right there, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think it works that
You know
way.
what?
No?
I think,
Used to don't count.
No, you
Oh,
just
they
work
don't, but you know what? Seth, here we go. Seth, send them a couple watchtowers. TJ, put them up in the background. That'll work. Boom, they'll be here.
How about I have Jennifer just cut me a Watchtower decal for my mirror back there?
There you go.
I support.
Make a
I
JW
support. I support a JW company in Simple
Yeah.
right here on my shirt.
Yeah.
I mean, what the fuck, man?
right?
I mean, I know I
Make sure
cuss
they're
a
nice,
lot, but shit, bro. I try hard with the subs, but I really want to give that Chris Lambernides and Alex Lambernides and fucking Casper are super generous, and they're like, hey man, when you get to 1,000, you want to give away a gross of squeegee rubber, we'll hook you up. And I mean, come on, man.
Right.
You know.
Right.
Mario said, I subscribe from my mom's phone. She doesn't speak English, though. you gotta fucking love Mario, man. How do you not love Mario?
Yeah, he's badass.
Hey, do you guys have Mario on Voxer yet?
I do now. Yeah,
Okay.
him and
We
I were
need to
talking
start
earlier,
we need
yeah.
to start a Mario group on fucking Voxer so you guys can feel that love as well, because Mario is the fucking best, dude.
Mario sent me like
Yeah.
7 videos and like 2 pictures. In like 20 minutes, he's like, what's up, what's up, what's up?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's like, TJ! I love
Every
that fucking
every
guy.
time he goes live, I try to comment
You
in
have
my
to
broken
stop.
Spanish.
Yeah, you have to stop and whatever you're doing and get down with that. I got my shirt in the mail and went out of the bag and onto my back. I smell like Ohio. Fuck yeah. Jason looks like he got a little extra. He looks like he got some trees or something. I don't know where that leaf came from.
Yeah, he was trying-
I have no idea where that leaf came from.
yeah. You just threw his stuff outside in the yard for a day.
What up, look, Ricardo? Subscribe. If you're not subscribed, Ricardo, subscribe. So, yeah, I don't know, man. Is everyone busy? I mean, I know me and Tim are fucking facing imminent fucking doom, but, you know, I mean, for the most part, I mean, I'm definitely busy.
Yeah,
I'm keep it-
feel like
I'm-
nothing's changed.
Go ahead, Seth.
Busy. Oh, sorry, man.
Yeah,
I feel like it's a typical July for me. Like,
Yeah.
honestly.
Same here.
yeah. I think I'm still 20% down, revenue wise on a monthly basis.
Yeah,
but
me too.
we're keeping our head above water.
Yeah, I'm about right there with you on the 20%. I'm about 20% down than what I normally am.
Yeah.
The restaurants, though, right?
Yeah,
That's
it's the
what's killing you
restaurants that's
guys?
killing me, man.
Yeah.
The restaurants are fucking killing me, dude.
We have a chain of sports bars called Duffy's,
Mhm.
and there's like 18 locations. I have 7 of them in Palm Beach County. 2 opened up. So we went and cleaned up the first one, which is the biggest one we have because it's all cut-ups.
Mhm.
We cleaned it up, and they're twice a month. And on the second cleaning, manager comes out freaking out. He's like, no, 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 no. I go like, what do you mean? No, 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 no. He goes, we're on call. And I'm like, what? I said, you told me to come clean the windows up. And he goes, oh, well, you should have got that email. It's on call service. And I go, all right. I said, listen, we're not, if you don't give me, 24 to 48 hours notice, we're not a drop and run window cleaning company, no matter who you are.
Yeah.
I go, you can't call me tomorrow and say, I need you here
tomorrow,
the next day.
Yeah.
That's not going to happen.
Yeah, that's just,
I said, and I mean, so when you take the job that now you're probably getting less than half of what you were getting, you're getting half and you're cleaning filth every time. It just pisses you off. You know what I'm saying? I'm like,
man, we should do the podcast every fucking Tuesday. Jesus Christ. Everyone's watching today.
23 on here. I think it was because that stellar picture you put up earlier.
Yeah.
Are all the restaurants opening up by you around Cedar Point, TJ?
Just McDonald's, and they're limited. They're 50% capacity. I mean, you've got the sit down restaurants, like Longhorn Steakhouse and all that shit. They're all open. They're just 50% capacity. Wendy's no dine-in service, exterior only. I mean, just drive-through only. Steak and Shake is boarded up. There's a bunch of mom and pop restaurants that are fucking out of business because how the fuck do you survive 4 months without fucking making any fucking money?
Yeah.
Wait for my government fucking handout. You know what I'm saying?
One thing I noticed who hasn't been hurt in this at all, even though our restaurants too are like 40-50% capacity, is Chick-fil-A. All it did was take the line from a half a mile to make it a fucking mile long.
You're right. Yeah.
So
that's another one. That's another one I lost.
That's because of the protests. That's why they're so. That's why it's only a mile long.
Right.
Yeah.
That's another one. That's another one I lost too. Yeah. I don't have no Chick-fil-A, no fucking Wendy's, no Applebee's. I've lost all that shit, man. It's.
I know every restaurant in town's dirty as shit, man.
Yeah,
they all got the window cleaning immediately.
Yeah.
Immediately.
Yeah, they all need it, but they won't spend the money. They're not going to spend the money. So, I'm facing a reality that most likely this winter I'm going to have to find a part-time job somewhere. That's just a reality.
Every winter.
Yep, it's just a reality. It's going to be a reality. And I'm actually tossing around maybe going and just fucking saying fuck it and just boarding it up and just going and working for Ford. Just say fuck it. No more Squeegee life. Just go. I'll be Ford life. I'm thinking about just hanging it up and just maybe doing some window cleaning on the side here and there. You know what I mean? Fuck it. Because the government
go through those transitions.
The government,
us journeymen.
Listen. The government does not want me to succeed right now. They want me to. They want me to bend the knee and fucking become subservient and wait for their fucking check to hit my mailbox, which I am not qualified for. A stimulus check. Unemployment, anything. A PPE loan. Robert fucking De Niro can get $26 million in fucking PPE loans, and my ass can't. You know what I'm saying? Smash that like button. Fuck the government. But keep going.
Right.
Hey, I love America, though. I love America, though.
Our government's trying not to make us America.
Don't you think it's pretty hypocritical that motherfucker Robert De Niro, every time he can get in front of a microphone, throw fucking trash talks Trump, yet takes the money that the fucking
government stipend. Trump, he will take his fucking government stipend, though. That cocksucker.
Yeah.
Mario said, "Come to California and apply to be a babysitter." Listen.
No shit.
I don't know. Do you guys know that story? Hey, Mario, before I tell that story, do you mind if I can? Do you mind me telling that story? I don't want to, throw your business out there, you know what I mean? But if you don't mind me telling that story, I'd love to tell that story. Mario's got a very interesting story. It's very interesting. So you know about it, Tim?
You told me about it earlier. You talked to me.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah. Well, you were in
The patrons only group.
Yeah,
I don't know. I'm not.
Yeah, he said you're
Okay.
cool to do that.
Well, Mario tried back in, I think, March, tried to apply for unemployment benefits because he lives in California and was having a really hard time making money because he's a fucking window cleaner and everything's closed. And he's primarily a commercial window cleaner. Mario pays his taxes. Mario does, everything that he's supposed to be doing, and they denied him his benefits. They're like, there is no benefits available for you. So Mario decides, I think a couple of weeks ago, he's like, I'm going to try again, but this time I'm going to tell him I've been a babysitter. So he applies again, and this time, kind of bending the rules a little bit and not being completely truthful, they send him $7,000 fucking dollars.
Yeah. What Mario
What
doesn't
the
tell you
fuck?
What Mario doesn't tell you is he took that big afro, had it put into dreadlocks.
Oh, come on,
Okay,
Mark.
got some gold teeth and walked in
Dude,
there.
that's
Qualified. I gotta qualify.
Mark, dude.
Oh.
No, dude, no. That's not what it's not what we're doing here, dude. I got to tell you that. I don't agree with.
It's like, wait, Al.
I don't agree with that at all. That first of all, that's fucking. That's terrible, dude. You should be ashamed of yourself. I'm being sincere right now. You should be. That's
This is my
terrible.
ashamed face. This is my ashamed face right here.
I did a boo-boo last week, so
So that was stellar. Yeah, you want to rehash that and get the load off of me right now?
yeah.
We've been pretty
I just
busy
wanna
up
do
here in
that again.
Michigan. It's just that now they have mandatory face masks. Bullshit, it's ridiculous. I'm gonna be honest, the mask mandate don't bother me. You know what I'm saying? The mask mandate don't bother me. You know what I mean? If I go into a store, I wear a fucking mask anyways. I'm gonna be honest with you. You know what I mean? Not only to protect myself from other fucking people, worried about my family, bringing that shit home to my kids, whatever, but, maybe I got it and I don't want somebody's grandma catching it. You know what I'm saying? And it's I'm in the store for 30, 40 minutes. It's not gonna fucking kill me.
It's a small courtesy.
It's a small
Right.
courtesy. Now, once I get outside the store, that motherfucker's coming off.
Off. Yep.
I'm not
it's
wearing that-
mandatory on every house now for me when I'm in Franklin County, man. Yeah, it's like you have to do it.
Yeah.
You can't even. I mean, they're waiting there with their masks as you're walking up the door,
Yeah.
so I'm already putting my mask
Well,
on.
I had some dude tell me last week, I walked to the house with a mask on. He said, take that fucking thing off or don't come in my house.
Yeah,
I'm
that's what
fine
he
with
told
that.
me.
I'll do that in a heartbeat
That's what
too.
he told me.
You know what I mean?
He goes, listen, he goes, if you got it, and if you got it, great. If you don't, that's also great. He goes, but I feel like if you had COVID, you wouldn't be here at my house to clean my fucking windows. Apparently,
I'm sitting there-
apparently
as soon as
that's
you walk
really
in the
deadly.
house, As soon as you walk in the house, so as soon as they're wearing masks, they got CNN or MSNBC.
Oh, come on, dude. Come on, guys.
Scared to death, boy.
Let me not wear a mask. She's like, what are you wearing a mask for? You don't have to. I walked right in her bedroom, and there was a big-ass picture of Donald Trump and Malia, and I was like, I knew it. I walked,
Did
it
you
was
leave?
awesome.
I don't-
Did you leave?
No, I didn't. She went down the hallway telling me
Listen.
she needed my vote in November, but I was like, hey, have a great day.
Did you ask her? Did you ask her? You're not from around here, are you?
I don't.
She is, but they live in Florida, now,
Attaboy.
part-time.
I don't understand why, but it seems that this fucking virus has taken a political turn. It seems like
Absolutely.
it's all about
Science is taking a political turn. I mean,
yeah.
like the world has taken we're skin color has taken a political turn. Everything's a political turn right now.
I have a really close friend on Facebook. We met in the Browns pages. We're both really big Browns fans, and him and I go back and forth. I love the dude. He's an awesome fucking guy, but some of the shit he says, I'm just like, dude, he's like posting links to Snopes and shit. I'm just like, dude, you gotta stop, man.
Yeah.
I mean, you
It's
gotta
not-
stop, man. He's like, Abraham Lincoln was a racist. I'm like, what? What the fuck are you talking? What are you talking about, bro? He's like, and then he posts this link to this opinion puff piece.
Well, it's just
About
just like the whole Jesus Christ isn't white. Well, okay, I don't care what color he is.
Yeah, he's fucking
I mean, he's made-
Jesus.
If you look in the Bible, we're made out after God's image anyway.
Right.
So we
What the
all
fuck
look.
does
I
it
mean,
matter?
so he might be white to me and black to you and Chinese to somebody else.
Listen, all I got to say is any of you guys out there that's got a black Jesus in your church, I'm going to be pissed. I don't give a fuck what color the Jesus is
Have you ever
inside
seen
your
what Chinese Jesus looks like? It's amazing. It is so good. It's so good.
I just
He's got
don't-
like a little Fu Manchu thing going on. I'm like, no,
This is the most racist
Yeah.
podcast we've ever done.
No, it's really no.
No, it's just I don't care what color Jesus is. I
No,
don't
this
Jesus
guy's
because of
Fu
his
Manchu. Mark's talking about only fucking guys with gold teeth get fucking government handouts. What the fuck?
Is a Fu Manchu racist?
Yes.
Like,
Yes.
all right.
Yes.
Didn't know.
Yeah, it is. You know what? I'm offended. At this.
I didn't know.
I'm offended. This is all very offensive
Like,
to
I
me.
just found out the other day that we call sprinkles around here Jimmies. And like it has like a horrible connotation to it that I had no idea.
I've never heard of that.
Sprinkles.
Yeah, so like rainbow sprinkles are sprinkles, but if you get chocolate sprinkles, you call them Jimmies. And I had no idea that like Jimmy's was like a racial term.
It
like,
is?
Yeah, it was like a Jim
I thought
Crow.
it was a
thing.
condom.
They call 'em
Dude,
Jimmies and
dude.
stuff. I didn't know. I ordered it the other day for ice cream, and like 5 people looked at me, and I was like, "What?" My girlfriend's like, "I don't know what that means."
Dude.
No idea.
You sure you want to be ordering that white bread?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, "Ah."
Dude,
I think,
I've never, I just honestly, I mean, I've never in my life fucking had, I've never in my life seen so much outrage and fucking like feigned fucking, like care than I do right now. Like
It's all
white people out
kid.
virtue signaling and licking boots and shit. These fucking people are
It's a
bending
new
down,
religion, man.
kissing
It's a new
boots and
religion.
shit. What the fuck are you guys doing? You know the only white people that do shit like that are people that are actually fucking racist. They're actually asking you
Right.
for their fucking forgiveness. Because any man that'll
Right.
stand on his own 2 feet that won't get down on his fucking hands and knees and kiss your fucking boots for being fucking white, he's not a racist. He's a fucking man.
Yeah,
Or a
and
woman.
usually when they're women, they're butter pigs. They're big old butter pigs. You notice that?
Jesus.
Dude,
And
yeah,
that's a wrap.
And that's
got pulled off
right.
YouTube. Butterbigs.
It's so ridiculous.
Historically speaking, Jesus was a
A
Jew.
butter
Well, no
pig.
shit,
Never heard
Jesus
that
was a
before.
Jew.
Well, he's either a Jew or he's. I mean,
According to the biblical description, didn't he have a skin of bronze and hair of wool? So wouldn't that make him an African American? I mean, right?
That or Arab, one or the other.
Right.
Wasn't the
Right.
lost? Ain't one of the lost tribes of Israel a black tribe? Isn't that?
They say so. Yeah, there's that group that claims that. I don't know if that's true or not, but
My
I'm
kid,
okay with it.
My kid got suspended for a day for saying cracker. What the fuck, man?
Why?
Alright, because cracker's not good. Butter pigs.
You know what's
Jesus
next,
fucking
dude?
Christ.
You know what's next? All this virtue signaling and everything that they're doing, and everybody's going after it. Next, Jay-Z's getting banned. Biggie's getting banned. Tupac's gone.
Why?
You know what? You can't say the N-word no more. Even
They
if you're
can.
black, you can't.
They
No,
can.
it's
Yes,
gonna,
they
that's
can.
where we're going. That's where this fight's going. If we're gonna get rid of statues and shit
This is the problem. This is the problem. This is the problem with all the fucking celebrities on the this is the problem here with all the celebrities that are now stepping out with Black Lives Matter. If you go to a rap fucking concert, I want you to tell me right now how many white people are in that fucking crowd. A lot. Because a lot. There are a lot of white folks at rap concerts, and like, what are you just gonna turn your back on your revenue now? You
Black
know what I mean?
culture's owned this whole thing we've been doing since the 80s, man.
Yeah,
We've been living black culture,
Black people
and now
are
we're
cool
just
as
gonna
fuck.
say, "Fuck it."
black people
Fuck
are
it.
cool as fuck.
Let's go sterile.
when are you just gonna have Arnold and Dylan just like grab hands again? Like that needs to happen.
Yeah.
Like, we need it. Yeah, just
Yeah.
Jason or something.
Like I said, I don't fucking get it, man. All I gotta say is, if you don't vote for Joe Biden, you ain't black. That's okay. That's okay to say.
Could you wait? Could you just imagine if anyone, never even mind Donald Trump, but anyone that works with Trump said something even
Remotely close to that.
what would
Yeah,
happen?
dude.
Remotely.
Dude, are you kidding? Let alone President Trump saying that. I mean, like when he come down the escalator and he gave that press conference and he said, Mexico does not give us their best. They send over their this, their that, their rapists, da-da-da. And that was turned into Mexicans are all rapists.
Yeah.
And that's not what the fuck he said. That's not what he said.
But what he meant was they're sending those MS-13 people over that are rapists and gangbangers, and they're coming along with the good people.
If you listen to the entire speech when he gets to that part, they fucking cherry picked that fucking shit. If anyone hasn't yet, go and watch the documentary Hoaxed. Go watch that. Go watch. I think every American needs to see that documentary Hoaxed. You need to go see it right now.
Tim, I'm going to ask you because after the show, I've heard you mention this. Didn't Trump at one point in time call coffee Kofifi or something along those lines? What was that, Tim? I think you remember that.
I don't remember that. I don't know that.
Yeah, Kofifi. Remember that?
Oh, yeah.
And then they wanted to launch this huge investigation because he's losing his fucking mind. Mm-hmm. Okay, and I have yet to see Biden speak 3 words in a row.
But that meant something. That meant something. That
is that what it is?
Yeah, it meant something, and he was like, it was a subliminal thing. He kept doing it on purpose, and they kept doing it, and it actually meant something. He does that shit a lot. He plays games with these people.
Oh yeah, There's no doubt.
You get as soon as he says something, there you got 40 people on these news channels trying to debunk it. But he's in the briefings every day. He's the one that knows more than anybody in this country, and you're telling me he's wrong. That's what you're telling me. You know, as soon as he came out that hydrochloro, whatever it was for the coronavirus,
hydroxychloroquine.
Now they're saying, hey, it's a 25% shot that it helps it, but they told him no, this stuff doesn't. This will kill you. They're just it's bullshit. They're hurting us.
Yeah, I don't know, man. It's life is definitely taking a turn for the worst here.
And it keeps on going down.
What's the best scenario of us coming out of this in November? We have Trump back. There's 91% chance he's getting reelected. That's the odds.
Not according to the left's news
CNN
system.
says he's.
Oh, you can't listen to them. You got to actually listen to real people that are studying this shit.
Well,
but for 91%, he had an 87%.
Weren't they wrong in 2016? I think Hillary had a 98% chance.
They were absolutely wrong.
Well,
but he had an 87% said he had. But how do we come out of this? When we come out of this in November, it's bad.
I'll tell you guys right now. I have 3 brand new registered voters in my house.
That's awesome.
3 brand new registered voters here in my house. All 3 of my girls are now registered voters.
I can't tell you how many teachers I've ran into that are now voting Trump. How many black people I've ran into that are now voting Trump? How many gays that are voting Trump?
Dude, let me tell you.
Anybody with fucking common fucking sense is fucking tired of this fucking bullshit.
All right.
They're fucking tired of it. That's some man shit right there.
Sure.
Hey, listen. On July 4th weekend, I went scalloping. So we go out into the bay, right? And we're in my buddy's little boat, 4 or 5 of us. And I'm like, where's all the people? It's supposed to be opening day of scalp. He goes, we got to get a couple miles offshore. We get out there, and it didn't even look. I'm like, holy shit, are those boats? Mm-hmm. And there was thousands of boats as far as you could see. It looked like a parking lot. Okay, we pull up somewhat close to them. 85 to 90% of them had Trump flags on them. Mm-hmm. Now, granted, the area is definitely red. Okay. Everybody took the time to put the Trump flags all over the boats. We have a boat parade down here. It's inundated with Trump shit. You know what I'm saying? Because we're not the type to stand on corners and do stupid shit. We just the silent majority that shows up.
I'm worried about fucking Ohio this year, man. Super worried about it.
You don't have to worry about it. That's where I'm telling you don't have to worry about it. I'm running all these.
The swing state, right? We're pretty much one of the big ones.
Ohio and Florida is really why Trump fucking won the election. Let's be honest.
Right. Yeah. Wisconsin helped.
I mean, there's basically no point for
Wisconsin helped too. Huh?
Yeah.
My vote here really doesn't fucking count in this state, like, at all.
Well, everyone's like, we need to abolish the the electoral college. Hillary
Well, they
won
only want
by
to do that because that's how Hillary lost.
right.
That's the only reason they
Well,
want to do that.
that's how Gore lost. But hey, listen, this is what happens if the liberals win. Liberals win the House, they win the Senate, they win the presidency. First thing they do, everybody says take away guns. They're not taking away guns. They're making 22 million illegals legal, and they have a whole new voter base, and they don't give a shit about blacks no more. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
This
Oh, dude.
This is their final moment if they elect the liberal. Everything liberal, it's done. They'll give citizenship to 22 million illegals. They have a whole new base. We'll never see a Republican president or House again. Nothing. We're socialists.
I don't know
We're
about
done.
that, Tim, because Mario is fucking an immigrant and he's fucking Trump trained. You know what I mean? There's a lot of free thinking fucking people out there that you're not giving them
Well, they're
credit for.
religious. Mexicans,
Yeah.
the Hispanics are all
They're
religious.
not fucking liberals. They just don't want to get fucking shot by drug
But
dealers.
that's what.
You know?
Right. Well, did you watch that? Hey, did you watch that Joe Rogan episode with the Mexican guy, the Mexican police guy?
No, I don't know if I've seen that one or heard it.
Just check that. Check some of them clips out. It's pretty interesting to where it could very easily happen in Mexico just because we're part of the United States at one point. Government doesn't actually run the place. The cartels do. You know,
Listen,
cartels have a bigger army than the Mexicans army does. You know what I mean?
only Oklahoma was the only state in the union that every single county was red. I voted for Gary Johnson. Don't do that again. Vote for Trump this year. It's either that or creepy fucking Joe Biden.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd vote for Ric Flair in a heartbeat or The Rock. Either one. I'd love to have a professional wrestler as president.
Well, Jesse Ventura was a governor.
Yeah. I'd fucking vote for Kanye West if Trump wasn't president right now.
Kanye is quite crazy enough for me to vote for.
Listen, Kanye West is running to fucking steal the black vote. If he gets, that's the whole reason.
He's a Republican. Why would he do that? From the Democrats. I got you.
To steal fucking votes from fucking creepy Joe Biden.
Got you.
I just want to know how in the fuck anyone can seriously give me one fucking argument besides I hate Trump.
It's it.
That is the argument.
That is it.
That's what I'm saying. Give me one fucking virtuous thing about Joe Biden. He's a fucking...
Because they don't know how not to cast their vote blue.
He's a liar. He's a plagiarist for his whole fucking life. He's accomplished nothing.
The Democratic Party screwed over Bernie Sanders. Not once, but twice.
Well, now it looks like you got Bernie.
It's a Bernie winning.
You got Bernie and Joe working together, and then you got AOC in the background. That if Joe Biden wins, that's who's going to be advising him. It is AOC, Bernie Sanders, Kamala Harris. All those people are going to be advising him.
AOC, that bitch is a fucking idiot. What the fuck is wrong with New York?
New York is done.
AOC?
Yeah,
it's done.
What? I mean, who in the
all
fuck
the Amazon jobs?
voted that bitch back in? Who are these people?
Then you find out her history.
She's a fucking idiot.
She was raised rich in a 90% white neighborhood, and now she's out here trying to save this other why? If you're not from the neighborhood, why are you even there?
Yeah, if you ain't Jenny from the block, get the fuck out of here. You know what I'm saying?
How are you going to fix anything if you're just sitting there trying to do? Because you're from I think they said.
Why does everyone think I vote like Democrat? I don't understand.
Where you're from?
At what point have I ever even mentioned I would even do that?
It's just because where you live.
Yeah.
No, because you're a fucking liberal, bro.
How am I a liberal?
Because we converted you. When we met you, when we first met you, you were fucking licking fucking liberal boots, bro. Don't even fucking try it.
No.
You were a little bit.
I have one stance that's maybe liberal as abortion. That's it.
Well.
My only stance that is.
Oh, so you're a fucking baby killer. Great, Seth.
Right.
Good to know.
So you're racist.
There goes half our audience.
Racist baby killer.
Listen, bro. This is the problem I have with abortion. Ooh, man, that's some fucking man shit right there. Listen, Black Lives Matter. They do. But what bothers me is, and I read this stat, and I heard it a couple times. I've seen it fucking tossed around. Then I went and looked at it, and it was true. 400,000 black children are aborted. 400,000.
Yep.
That's insane. That's a lot.
Dude,
400,000.
Voting power. Voting power is right there.
If you
Yeah.
go
Well,
to
look,
a black neighborhood, if you go to a
it
listen,
only
listen,
matters.
dude,
It
listen,
only
dude,
matters
listen.
when it's convenient.
Listen, dude, you go to a black neighborhood, there's fucking gun shops, there's fucking liquor stores, there's fucking, you know what I mean? They're Planned Parenthood, place to get a fucking abortion so you can get drunk, shoot somebody, and fucking have
That's
an
a
abortion.
real.
That's a
the real
reality.
systematic racism
That's
right there.
yeah,
That's it.
and guess who is running those fucking cities? Democrats. For like 40 fucking years. And none of you fucking people on the left can fucking see that. It's Donald Trump's fault. He's been president for 3.5 fucking years, you fucking idiots.
No. So I read this thing of why our white privilege is for us. Why we have white privilege is because the inheritance that we get. Black people don't have inheritance because I don't know. Anyway, but that's the whole thing is our lineage.
Well, I
that we
can sit
just
here as a
pass
white
out.
boy telling you I've never inherited shit.
Me either.
Listen, if you've been having 400 or 500 years of turmoil, and then all of a sudden you just got marriage rights in '69, you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The Crow law, Jim Crow laws went away in the '60s, and then all that. So you've had 60 years to try to catch up 400 years.
Yeah.
You know, you're not going to get there in 60 years. It'll get there.
Mm-hmm.
It'll get there. But I mean, by the time it gets there, the whole world will be freaking, or all the United States will be tan anyway. We're all going to be a bunch of mixed babies because that's the future.
Yeah, that is the
That's
future.
the future.
I mean, to be quite honest, that is the future.
Right. That's the future.
Yeah.
That's just the way things are going to evolve naturally.
So let it evolve, man. Just let it go.
I just don't get it.
Why
I don't
about
get it.
skin color?
I don't get it. I don't get why. I just want to get me on the boo-boo right here. I don't understand the reparations thing. First of all, I don't know why they didn't get them when they were supposed to get them. I don't understand that. They were supposed to get 40 acres and a mule. Why didn't they get that? They should have gotten it. But I'm trying to figure out why everyone's stance is, I deserve a check. And I don't know if that's necessary. I don't know. I don't know if that's necessary. Yeah, but I'm saying if that is the case and reparations are to be given out, then you know what would make the most sense to me personally would be to start a college fund for African Americans where they can go to fucking college. Their kids can go to college for free.
They want free college. Everybody wants free college
Well,
now.
I
So
mean,
that's not really a win,
why don't they give college for free? Because them fucking professors ain't worth a fuck.
Yeah,
They're all teaching their own fucking version of fucking history. You know,
Right.
it couldn't be any more fucking bias. Have you seen what goes on? In
Well,
these
they're teaching their
fucking-
opinions. They're
Yeah.
teaching their opinions.
That's what Republicans fucked up in the 80s. They gave up the universities and they gave up entertainment. They had a hold on it like up until the 70s or 80s, and then they let the Democrats take over schooling, and this is the repercussions of 30, 40 years of that. You know what I mean? Like it's.
Listen, man, I know Jacob. He's from Connecticut, dude. Fucking stupid
Yeah,
He's a liberal.
motherfuckers.
He's a liberal from Connecticut.
What's up, Chris Lambo? Everyone say hello to Chris Lambernides and go to
What's
www.windowcleaner.com and buy some Zero gear because he's fucking poor.
Zero. He just got back from Mount Rushmore. That'd been a
Yeah.
great visit.
He's like, yeah,
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
I just seen this picture pop up, and I'm like, this motherfucker's out here hanging out with Trump.
Hey.
Fuck out of here, bruh.
Hey.
Good for you,
Let
man.
me go.
Dude, I'm not saying, that what happened back then was not atrocious. It fucking was, man. It was. I mean, what
It'd
happened
have been
to
really
them?
shitty if we all lived through it.
Yeah, it would have been even worse being there.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
But we're not there.
But we
Or
weren't
didn't go
there.
through
And
that.
nobody alive, I think, was a slave. I mean, unless I don't know.
No. Well, here's the problem with
Slaves now.
Let's just say hypothetically you give everybody $300,000 that deserves reparations, right? That'll be good for a year or less. What happens when they run out? They're going to want more reparations. There's no end to it. Once you start handing shit out, you can't shut it down. You
Well,
can't.
that's our problem with our corporations. Come on, think about it. We got $250 billion as American people out of that $3 trillion. The rest went to the companies, man.
Yeah.
You know, we're not even worth that.
Nah, I like I said, I don't know. I've got a lot of Native American and Irish blood running through my fucking veins, and I want reparations as well. I was listen. I was driven from my fucking lands, and I was forced in labor camps when I come over here, fucking from Ireland. I was treated like a second class citizen.
Savage.
Savages.
Yeah.
Potato eaters.
It just sounds so disingenuous, doesn't it? They're just someone this day and age saying that is so disingenuous to me, man. It's so fucking it's disingenuous, and this is coming from a bunch of fucking white people. I mean, granted, but to me, like Colin Kaepernick, this fucking guy had a shitty fucking deal at life. Two white people decide to adopt this kid. They give him every fucking privilege that a white person. All these privileges that we got, but the kid goes to school, a private school no less, I think. All these quarterback camps, all of this shit becomes a multi-millionaire, a starting quarterback on a professional football team, signs a huge contract with Nike. I want you to tell me what other spot on the face of the fucking earth are you going to start like that and end up like that? Tell me. I'll fucking wait. Nowhere. So how are you oppressed, sir?
I don't get how you call Candace Owens a full-fledged black woman, a white supremacist.
Yeah, dude. They've jumped the shark. It's
half white, half black guy you put up on a pedestal.
Listen, dude, this is the thing. It's jumped the shark. And the problem is it's not all black people that are doing this. This is a bunch of stupid fucking liberal white people with white guilt. Is what it is.
They're leading
the
Window
narrative, Cleaning
man.
History. If you guys don't follow Window Cleaning History on Facebook and Instagram, super awesome pictures from Window Cleaning History. Go check them out, guys. Give him a follow.
Check it out.
I got 700 subscribers. He should have at least 700 follows. You guys need to go make that happen. What about reparations for descendants of the 360,000 Union soldiers that died freeing the slaves? Ooh, we're going. I mean, are we going that deep, Steve? Nice to see you, Steve. I don't know who he said. What about reparations for the descendants of the 360,000 Union soldiers that died freeing the slaves? Well, they're most likely, again.
They're not asking for that.
To me, this is the thing. If we go too far down this road, it doesn't look good for anyone sitting here. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Because then it sounds like a bunch of stupid ass white people talking about shit they don't. I don't know what it's like.
Because I go to war with you today if it meant to free some people. You know what I mean?
No question.
Right.
No question.
So that I know everybody that was fighting up there, they weren't worried about. Yeah. They weren't thinking about money.
No, they were. Yeah, it just like I said,
it just about that country, that heart.
Yeah. Like I said, this shit has jumped the fucking shark.
Right.
It's gone from one thing that was, in my opinion, the peaceful protests over George Floyd's death, where that needed to happen. Everyone should have went out in the fucking street and been like, "What the fuck?" And they did that. But now it's gone to, we're going to occupy Seattle. We're going to run around. We're going to put walls up. This is how they jumped the shark. We're going to fuck white people. Fuck the establishment. We're going to take over. We're going to take over a fucking city. We're going to put walls up, segregate people, and then guard the motherfucker with police that you're trying to defund. They started their own security force. The police. And guess what they're carrying around? AR-15s. Are you fucking kidding me?
Right.
It's jumped the fucking shark, man. This is...
Your point has been lost. The stupidity is what it is.
Not only has the point been... hijacked. That's what it's been fucking hijacked.
You see that video? That video I sent with you from downtown Seattle when the police came in and cleared it, and those people wouldn't leave in that that one dude shows up and starts throwing all their shit around. He's like, you need to go home. Ain't nobody listening to you. Your cause is gone. It was a black dude. He goes, y'all need to get the fuck out of here. This place ain't safe. Get the fuck out of here. Go home to mommy because it's over. It's over. It's done. What are you still hanging out here for?
I'm all about police, what they want to do with police reform if they want to put them
I do
through.
too, and I'll be honest with you. And I'll be honest with you. To add to that, Tim, I also agree to the fact that I don't think the police should be militarized. I don't believe that.
Nope.
These fucking tanks and fucking all this shit they got, they shouldn't have all that shit.
I've had my head plowed on the hood of a police car.
Yeah.
Don't get me fucked up.
Oh, trust me, I've had my running with the fucking law. You know what I mean?
Well, I'm
You know what I
okay.
mean?
I'm okay with you just going ahead and not letting them do that to me anymore. You know what I mean? But I mean, as far as if we're gonna make them go to colleges and universities and really get educated, we need to start paying them more. We need to start paying our teachers more. You know what I mean? We need to start paying our social workers more. If they're going to be college educated, there is no reason they should only make $35,000 a year with a 4-year degree.
Listen, bro, what they need to do is fucking end the fucking Fed, stop this fucking income tax fucking bullshit.
Right?
Because clearly it does fucking nothing. Clearly it does nothing. Us giving them all our fucking money does nothing.
Trump wanted to give us an income tax reprieve until the end of the year, and that would have fucked everybody up because we wouldn't have given it back. There's no way we'd have given it back.
Keith D, fourth subscriber to the channel here in my first year on Windows and love it so far. Appreciate all the info, fellas. No problem, Keith D. Thank you for supporting us, man. We really appreciate it. We really appreciate it. None of this is possible without you guys, man. You guys are the lifeblood of this podcast. You're the whole reason why we do this. We love all you guys. You guys are the shit. You know what I mean? So I'm hoping we can double our fucking Patreon subscriptions. Is what I'm hoping. We double our Patreon subscriptions, then everything is fucking. Ooh, I can't wait to the things I'll be able to do. You know what I mean? Yeah. It's gonna be sweet.
Why hasn't half of you signed up? Come on.
You fucks you.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah, that's Mark. I mean, I'm trying to add revenue to my business, bro. When am I gonna get my back plate?
Back plate.
Yeah.
Oh, when am I gonna get my dick wind chimes, bro?
Yeah, fuck all of that. Where are my dick fucking wind chimes, bro?
Wind chimes.
We've been talking about dick wind chimes for going on 2 years. We still don't have any. Do I need to make them out of wood? Do I need to make wood dick wind chimes? Because I will.
Yeah.
Okay, then fuck it. I'll do it then. I'll do it then. I'll make them out of wood then.
Yeah.
Of course I will. That's great. Perfect.
I thought you had. What did you get with your polisher? They come with a 6-inch, but you need a 5. I left you a patch, right? Didn't I leave you back plates? Yeah, I did.
The thing that goes on in the machine? No.
Yeah.
Oh, the little whoop-de-whoop?
The whoop-de-whoop. Yeah, the whoop-de-whoop.
The whoop-de-whoop. You know that thing thing there.
Yeah. I will.
Let me look.
Yeah.
I know. Before you ask for it, make sure you don't have it.
Yeah.
Hey Seth, why don't you shut your fucking mouth, dick licker?
Yeah.
I'm gonna be. Hey, after the Redskins did this on Monday.
Hey, my headphones are loud.
And the Redskins said we're gonna change our name. I'm done with. I'm official. I mean, I'm beyond done.
Dude,
with football,
I don't give a fuck about that. Why do you fucking care about that? Why do you care about them?
I care because I care about keeping the Indians alive in our country somehow, man.
Listen,
let's not forget the fucking Indians.
The Navajo already just contacted them and said they should be called the Code Talkers.
That'd be cool.
Code Talkers. The Navajos were Code Talkers in World War II. Yeah. They were saying that should be the new nickname. I'm like, that's cool.
Or I seen one that I really liked a lot, the Washington Red Tails, after the Tuskegee Airmen. I think that's fucking awesome.
That's cool.
That's fucking dope as fuck, bro. I think that's fucking super gangster. Why not pander to these fucking idiots? But I don't give a fuck if you kneel.
Capital University is changing the Crusaders now because it's from the medieval times and there was slavery and shit back then. Like
Kyle McGuire. Yeah, Kyle McGuire. We have monthly donations from $1 all the way up to $20. You decide, bro. And I don't discriminate. Henry Dreest has donated $1 for a year, and he still gets $20 T-shirts every time when they get sent out.
That bitch is skipping lunch to watch this podcast.
He goes without his bag of Doritos to fucking hook us up, bro. You know what I'm saying?
He looks like a Funyuns kind of guy.
Yeah, he does. Hey, fuck you. I like Funyuns. They're great. You'll
I
get
like the
your,
Munchos,
They leave
man.
that nasty taste in your mouth. Though,
you'll
man.
get your chimes
Munchos
when
are
Mark
the
gets his
shit.
Bronco. What's that?
Munchos and a
Munchos are
bologna
the
sandwich.
saltiest things I've ever eaten in my entire life. I have 3 of them. I'm like, holy shit.
My wife reserved a Bronco tonight.
Did she?
Yeah, if you
Yeah.
guys
What
want...
color? You getting that blue?
Yeah, she picked up.
That is sick,
Dude,
dude.
I
But
want
you don't,
one
you don't
so
have
fucking
to
bad. but
finalize everything.
I'm
What?
afraid. I want one so bad, but I can't. There's no way I can. I can't do it. I mean, if I go do that right now, what the fuck am I? You know what I mean? When the winter comes, I'm Fucksville. I
Right,
want
yeah.
one so bad.
We're not doing anything till
Kids
next
in the
spring
McDonald's
anyway.
parking lot where he's sleeping.
I'm definitely gonna
Yeah,
get one.
you living in
That's we were gonna get Jennifer a Jeep, a 4-door Jeep, but
That's what we were gonna do.
I'm definitely getting a
Yes.
Bronco. Those motherfuckers are
Fuck
sick.
yeah.
They look like
I'll get
the
it.
old Bronco. The old Bronco.
Right.
Yeah.
They're nasty.
They are kind of dope.
For
I
everyone.
want the 2-door.
For everyone asking, okay, if you
Yep.
want, I keep smoking all this tobacco.
Vigorous.
If you guys want orange waffle towels, the Squeegee Life towels, email stlwindowcleaning@gmail.com. Do not send me a message. I do not have towels. I get asked 3 times a day, where do you get the orange towels at? Where do you get the orange towels at? Where do you get the orange towels at? Where do you get the orange towels at?
Yeah.
So
So,
I've been using those 2 orange towels forever that you gave me.
I told you, man.
By the way.
The ones I
And they're
gave you.
still bright orange.
The ones I gave
Yeah.
you, I gave him. I gave Tim towels because you never sent him any because you're a
Yeah.
piece of shit. But I give him to him.
No, he offered to send me some.
I know.
you.
I just
I've
like
been using
fucking
those
with
too.
Listen,
those shit.
I developed
Those
a
are shit.
daughter. But no, I ordered 600 more, and I have maybe 40 or 50 left for anyone who wants them. And I ordered 600, but because of COVID, it's going to be probably a month before I get them. You know.
Yeah.
So
But they're
there's
good.
that. But if you want them,
They're fucking. I know people like balk at the price and everything, but I'm telling you, man.
they can. Yeah.
Does
That's
that
fine.
Does that look like I have everything I
Yeah,
need?
you're set to go. Set to go.
Oh,
Did I show too? Did I show too much there?
You can show whatever you want. That's fine.
Too
No,
much.
I'm being dead serious. Did I show too much or no?
No, not
Okay.
at all.
So I'm good to go then.
You're good to go. You're
Okay.
ready to
Hey,
go.
just take it down a little bit more. Show a little bit more.
Really? You gave me the keys to the kingdom right out the gate.
You got the keys to the kingdom right out of the gate.
I don't need nothing extra to go.
Nothing.
OJ,
Zero.
Chris said OJ's Bronco was the best.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah. Well,
I threw all my other towels away except a few. I'm telling you, man, them motherfuckers, hey, them orange towels ain't no fucking joke, man. That shit is real life. That shit is real life.
yeah, it's more.
The dudes over
You know-
here at Squeegee Life ain't fucking around. Fuck you with that thumbs down, you fucking piece of shit.
The
Who
one
did
thing
that?
I don't
the one
know.
thing I
Hand.
never thought about was
Hand.
the biggest comment. The biggest comment that I get on the orange towels is, I can't believe I use only 1 or 2 in a full day.
Yeah.
You know, because you don't need any more.
Nah.
They wipe.
They wipe good, man. They wipe
They
super
wipe.
good. My blue towels are like sweat towels now. Wipe off my fat fucking forehead.
yeah.
My
Yeah, I
fucking
use that
fat
all the time.
face.
I got 2 in the front seat just to wipe the sweat off my brow.
Yeah. My fucking fat face. So, man, there's some really terrible fucking news in the window cleaning industry right now, and that's that the huge convention has to go virtual.
Sucks, man. I was so looking
So
forward to that.
I really don't give a fuck about the huge convention. Fuck that Eckhoff and Chris Lambernides. Fuck those guys. No, I'm just kidding. My heart goes out to them. Not only
It sucks.
Not
man.
only are both these guys lame as fuck right now. One's back's broken, the other one's fucking can't walk. That Eckhoff has got a busted ankle, and Chris's back's fucking been surgically repaired. They're both a couple of fucking gimps. Their awesome ass show's been canceled, and you guys should do whatever you can to support these two guys, because, and this is why I say this. Because there was a lot of energy and effort and money put into this, and I know a lot of people paid for tickets, but
Oh, yeah.
they're still going to try and do you're going to get vendor discounts. I mean, from what I understand, really good vendor discounts through this virtual thing. All the events are going to be virtual for a whole year. You'll be able to watch every fucking seminar, the whole fucking 9 yards. So we're going to have Thad Eckhoff on next Wednesday. Thad Eckhoff, Brokeback Mountain. He's going to be here. It's going to be sweet. Thad is rad. That's going to be the hashtag for next Wednesday's podcast. Just make sure all week you hashtag Thad is rad. And remember that fucking he'll be here next Wednesday. But it really, really sucks, man. It really sucks that happened. But it was the right thing to do. And what I also liked, and I seen Joseph Henry Hardy, he had made a comment, is this on a hood. Joe, shut the fuck up. But...
I mean, that's your thumbs down right now.
Yeah,
probably.
fuck Joseph Henry Hardy. Here. I'll show everybody. Look, here's Joe.
That is the smoothest pole I've ever felt going in and out.
I'm just saying, that's him right there.
Give it to me
That's
harder,
Joe.
big boy.
That's my thumbs down. It's either him or what's her head, but whatever. Like I said, these guys they're gonna give it to you virtual, man. They're gonna kill it. They're still gonna bring it, man. They're still gonna bring it. So I think if you don't have an opportunity, and you haven't had an opportunity to get away from business too.
You just see that?
Yeah.
It just came up on.
You don't have an opportunity to get away from business. No, because what Joseph said like 3 weekends ago, or 3 weeks ago, or 4 weeks ago. How long has it been now? It's been over a month, hasn't it? I just don't. I mean, listen. First of all, I'm going to say this and just clear it up right now. Anyone that sent me a message about Joe's girlfriend, his new girlfriend, making T-shirts, be honest. I didn't give a fuck. Tim was one of those people who's like, hey, did you see this? Was I like, oh man, fuck that guy? I was just like, whatever, man. That's cool, whatever. You know what I mean? So this is what pissed me off. Joe become a patron. I hooked Joe up on a bunch of fucking business shirts, fucking my uncle wears an orange jumpsuit shirts, all this fucking shit. I hook him up. I give him the low prices. On the low, because he's a Patreon member. So, and that's one of the things. If you come to us, like with Seth knows. If you come to us for fucking work shirts and you're a patron, I'm going to hook you the fuck up. You are getting hooked the fuck up. I did 60 fucking shirts for fucking Seth. I hooked him up. You know what I mean? I hook everybody up. That's a Patreon member. I hook him up. You know what I'm saying? As soon as he hooks up with this girl, soon, like the day before or 2 days before, they make this big announcement that they're going to start making fucking shirts. He canceled his Patreon membership.
That's kind of whack.
So that, to me, that stinks of horseshit.
Yeah.
Well,
you know what I'm saying? Not because you canceled, but the timing. You went in, deleted your Patreon membership, like, hey, we're making T-shirts. After all the shit I've seen this dude do and his history, it looks like horseshit to me. Horseshit to me. But there's only one Squeegee life, and that's that.
That's how it rolls.
There's only one T Squeegee. You can't be me, player. I know you want to be, but you can't be me. Because I got all my grill except for one piece, and them bitches is touching all the way across. I can eat corn on the cob without leaving a row. The whole shit. You know what I'm saying? You can't fuck with me. If Joe eats corn on the cob, he leaves lines in that shit.
I lost my
like 6 kernels stuck in
I lost most of my canine over here because Benny hit me with an elbow in the middle of the night, bro.
I lost my canine.
Now I got him. Like, fuck.
I cracked my canine trying to open a beer like a tough guy, biting it off like a fucking idiot. I'm like, well, there goes my tooth. Here's your beer.
Mine was elbowed by a 6-year-old.
Like I said, to me, it was just like the timing is everything in life. You know what I'm saying? And if he felt, this is the thing. If he felt that we were trying to be cool and be friends, because who came to his aid when Jamie Schmidt and all the boys booted him out and was running him down the fucking road? Who came to his aid? Who came to his aid? Who fucking stuck up for you? And the first chance you get, you do some shady ass shit like that. Why don't you just tell me? I'm telling you, I assure you, I would have been cool with it. Because you screw Chevy emblems to motorcycles. So me and you on a taste level and a creativity level are two different motherfucking people, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Those dancer lights, he just fucking scoot out of that Patreon.
Yeah.
It's his way out.
It's just what the fuck, man. I don't understand. You should have just come to me and just been like, yo, bro, she's doing this, and I'd have been like, it's all good, bro. Just don't make a shirt with Squeegee Life on it, and me and you are fucking cool as fuck, bro. Because I'm telling you what, right now, she ain't gonna make no money doing that shit. Trust me, I know.
It's a hard sell.
Selling T-shirts ain't easy.
Yeah. No.
You can go without T-shirts. You can't. Hey, start baking bread, motherfucker.
Mark,
Yeah.
you guys
Thad is the best. Thad is fucking rad. That's going on the graphic next week on the fucking screen. Hashtag
trademark that shit,
open
bro.
your beer. Open your beer with a pill bottle, you Neanderthal. Yo, what up, John Sacco? Thank you, my man, for signing up as a patron. We really appreciate that. Yeah, Christy, people are fucking users. Fucking Jeremy used me. Jeremy, my sister's boyfriend, Jeremy, fucking used me for fucking bong hits and never showed back up again. I fucking hate Jeremy. Well, she's right, though. People are fucking users. I just felt disrespected. I'm just like, yo, bro, I stepped up as your buddy when nobody else fucking would.
That's how he's handled every situation.
We brought you on the podcast to let you fucking tell everybody your side of the story. Even though we probably knew a lot more than we probably should have, but we stuck up for you, man. And that's what you're gonna do. To me, it felt like I'm about to. There's a possibility I might do some underhanded shit. So I'm gonna stop being this guy's patron, and we're not gonna be friends anymore. You know what I mean? Fuck you, dude. Fuck you. Fuck you, dude. Jeremy had to work. I know, Christy. You know I'm only playing, Christy. When am I ever fucking serious? Except for when I'm talking about Perry Tate or Joe Hardy.
He's pretty much disappeared.
Yeah, we fucking ruined that fucking piece of shit.
He's out making fucking pool noodles and fucking fogging machines.
Yeah, pool noodles.
I pooped my pants once. My sphincter didn't work. I don't know.
Like I said, man, I just wanted to clear that up. I don't want him to think or anyone else to think that me and Joe aren't cool because you're not allowed to make T-shirts. Tim fucking makes T-shirts.
Yeah.
I make T-shirts. Tim was fucking doing T-shirts before I was. Me, I don't know, maybe that's why Tim quit the show, because I started doing T-shirts. Is that why you quit the show, Tim?
Bro, you think so?
Oh, I don't know. Oh, yeah, you're wearing one of mine.
Thing, look.
I didn't even notice that.
You think that's why?
Yeah. But you know what I'm saying? No. That's just so fucking ridiculous, man. I thought we were cool,
thing, though.
dude. That's what pissed me off.
With the T-shirts, okay, just from what I've seen, especially come out of Tim and you, TJ, and obviously Jen has a part in it, but the creativity of it is what's going to sell the shirts. I mean, dude, Tim put up that patriotic outlaw window cleaner. That shit is fucking next level.
Fucking thing is awesome.
Yeah, and dude, I'm not lying. I have 4 of these. I wear them at least 3 days. I don't even wear my own work shirts. I wear these, and there's not a time I don't get compliments.
Squeegee Life's got it in my rotation.
Yeah.
Squeegee Life's in my rotation. Yeah. The original Outlaws in my rotation.
Yeah.
This one's in my rotation.
So that's what I'm saying. The creativity is what's going to
Seth Byers came to me and bought 60 fucking shirts, and I put Squeegee Life on every single one of them.
I created a lot of stress in the Gilbert house.
She was so fucking mad at me. I'm like, what, bro? I don't know. She's like, I've only been doing this a month. What the fuck? And they've held up. So, hey, this is what I want to know. We actually have a patron that is not a Facebook user and would like to know. He's wanting me to print him shirts, and he uses a lot of bleach. How are your shirts holding up to the bleach?
Mine are holding up pretty good. So you get spots if you hit straight shock on you, like when I'm filling up my tanks, like you're gonna get a spot.
Right.
It's 12.5% bleach.
Right.
But working in it, it's fine.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Just spraying, doing your thing, you're good.
Yeah. If a shirt lasts me a year to a year and a half.
Yeah, that's the way I'm at.
I'm good.
That's where I'm at too.
That's what they'll be for me.
Yeah, that's where I'm at too. If they last a year and a half, I'm good. And the unfortunate thing is, is anyone that's got one of these shirts that we've done, like my work shirts, if you guys watch my YouTube videos, those gray shirts that I'm wearing with clear views on the front, those fucking shirts are fucking 6 years old.
Yeah.
And that print still looks. The shirt is breaking down around the graphic.
Yeah.
That's how good the graphic is.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
It holds up super good.
Yeah.
The ones that have held up the best, and I think anybody who works in cold weather should get it, is them hockey hoodies.
Dude, come on, bro.
I fucking love those things.
Yeah, that's Jennifer said those are the shirts you're getting next year.
Dude, they have the fat thing.
Yeah, boy. Got the fat stretch on the side. Yeah, they're cool. They're cool. That's what I'm doing with my winter workwear this year.
Wait till you're doing gutter work and you're like, man, I'm warm as shit right now.
Right. That's what I'm doing. I'm going hard body karate on the gutters this year.
Dude, should.
I've been picking Luke the window cleaners. I've been picking Luke the windows cleaner's brains since fucking this past winter, and I'm telling you, I'm going so hard body with that strategy of his, and I'm telling you, because thus far I've employed it thus far, and it fucking works. I just set a price.
He doesn't go and look at shit, right?
Huh? No.
Like you said, he has a price point.
Yeah, if you got one story, it's this much. You got two stories, it's this much.
You can't.
Dude, I sell 2,000 square feet for $89 all day long. Yeah.
Now, how long does that take you, Tim?
10 to 15 minutes.
Jason likes to make that fucking
2,000 square feet.
Every time
man.
Jason brings up his shirts, he wants to make sure everyone knows that Jennifer didn't make them. Every time he brings it up, 419 design shirts lasted 2 years. Okay, we get it. Yeah,
I mean, but I don't, I have no bidding in it or anything. We do 10 gutters, 15 gutters a day.
Yeah.
When we roll out, and any of them will be from 89 to 149, depending on how big they are.
Right.
Now that's to clean the inside out, or what about like the streaking on the outside, just the inside?
Just the inside.
Oh, no, that's a whole nother
That's
charge.
a whole nother thing, yeah.
That's a whole nother thing. Yeah, no, I'm there to I'm blowing out your gutters. I'm picking up the big debris. I'm blowing out. I'm gone.
Well, I can tell you now.
I had a guy call Leah 2 days ago, and I knocked on the door and he didn't answer. I always knock because you don't want a gun on your face. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
No proof.
Yeah.
So I knock on the door. Joey's halfway done with this motherfucker. So I just grab my 6 foot, get over there. There's only shit, a quarter way down the gutter anyway. You know what I mean? So I just take out the big shit. Joey blows out the asphalt grit.
That's awesome, man.
We're gone. He's calling the office going, why'd you guys leave?
I've had that happen so many times.
Tell him the bill's in the door. We've been there, and if he has issues tonight when it rains, just let us know. And he hasn't called back since. But I mean, that's how. I mean, we'll go through gutters as long as you space them out correctly, dude. You're gonna have $1,500 days in gutters, and
like you put a hose down and make sure the downspouts aren't
hell
plugged.
no, bro.
No.
Bro, I
do.
I bang. If they're full, I've got my gutter tool. Boom, 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 boom. Smash. Put it back together. Dude, I'm gone. I even take a little mini hammer from me. They're $6 at Walmart. They're only about this big. You can hang them right on your side and put that gutter right back up there and just hammer those nails in while you're going down there too. It's just an added thing. Guess what? You got their window cleaning because you cared enough about their gutters.
Right.
Promise you that.
Yeah. Well, I carry a small impact and a fucking 1/4-inch bit on me, and if I gotta pop one apart, I pop one apart. Just tap it out.
I keep 100 brackets in my car, and they'll watch. What are you doing? I'm like, I was just resecuring your gutters for you. It takes me 5 minutes.
Yep.
I don't have time. I don't have time to dick around. Right. I'm here to make money, get off, get on, be done.
Right.
But I mean, I'm not the cheap guy in town.
Right.
There's a company called $75 Gutters. Any gutters, $75.
I mean, we get a guy like that.
I'm good on that. No, thank you.
I look at jobs on like $300.
Yeah.
I price
It's
it low.
okay. I just do it.
Yeah.
It's not. I got to make my money.
$10 $300 jobs and fucking $30 $100 jobs.
Let me ask you this: do they usually call you when they're overflowing? Or
always.
Sometimes, yeah,
they're always full of shit.
You ever get them that there's nothing in the gutters?
Absolutely. I have maintenance in New Albany. You run up the roof. These are big homes. We know how to run up the roofs on these things. You get up on the top. You look around, because there's no trees.
Yeah, so you got to spot it.
It's just, and it's only asphalt grid if it's anything. So you slide right back down, go get the lower gutters, gone. You make $150 in 30 minutes, gone. On to the next one. And if you're lucky, it's only a block down the road. You just bleed. Bleed.
Yeah, I have a lot of them that I get there, and it's just like fucking 4 foot of the gutter.
Yeah, I'll find tennis balls in the gutter.
It's 2 stories in the air.
It's off the wall and shit.
tennis balls. It's always something fucking stupid. And I
don't pop gutter guards. A lot of guys will go up there and pop. I don't pop gutter guards. I blow gutter guards. If there's shit in your gutter guards, you go pay me extra to pop them motherfuckers.
I have a job tomorrow that's 2 stories, and it's got like half the gutter guards on, half of it's off. And he's like, "Do you install gutter guard?" And I'm like, "No, because that shit's garbage." And the only shit that really works is fucking super expensive, and you only see it on high dollar homes. The ones that have the aluminum grid that slides screws in, and then it's got the screen over top of it. You know what I'm saying?
You could pay me twice a year for 60 years before you pay that motherfucker off. Think about that.
Yeah.
Think about that.
Yeah.
$15 a foot on that shit.
Yeah,
that's
but
insane.
that's the only shit that's worth a fuck. This plastic clip-in shit ain't worth a fuck. It's not worth a fuck. I told the dude straight up. I was like, it's this much. And he's like, what? And I'm like, well, I mean, yeah. He's like, well, I can't find anybody else to do it. And I'm like, well, sorry, but that's what I'm charging. I'm not dicking with that shit. I'm not dicking with it. If I got to dick with that, you're going to pay me for it.
Listen, I got one of the window cleaners in town. He ran into my grandpa at a pipe shop. My grandpa seen him cleaning the windows at the pipe shop. So my grandpa went over there doing small talk. Told him I was a window cleaner. He got my name, and he told my grandpa, yeah, that's the cheap guy in town. He's too cheap. I'm like, man. And this dude, he's telling my grandpa this shit. So he kind of got me. Listen.
I've been doing this.
I'm still working. He's out there pounding the pavement looking for it. He makes $60,000 a year doing this. You know what I mean? I'm not looking for work. I'm booked out until fucking September, and I'm doing $1,000 days. So fuck it, Right. This is what I do. But
dude, if you can do $1,000 a day, I don't give a shit if you're making $49 on gutters or $149 on gutters. If you're able to produce that,
that's good.
That's always the big fucking excuse from guys that walk around that don't have a lot of work to do. Go, yeah, that's the guy that works for free right there.
Mm-mm.
You know what?
I got 5,500 names in my Rolodex. You know what I mean?
Cash and checks, homie.
Cash and checks, boy. So
I can tell you right now, the only 6-figure months I've ever had in my entire life are October and November.
That's because you don't use rags to do French paintings, and that's a problem.
Well, yeah.
That's patented. That's a patented. You can't do that.
That's a patented
I can't
technique.
believe
anyways.
that.
You can't do that anyways because it's a patented technique.
Yes.
You would get chased out of town here if you showed up somebody's house doing that shit.
2-foot ladder gang, Jay Camaro, # Jay Camaro's my hero. Fucking guy.
How long does that fucking take you, though?
I know.
Dude, I'm good. Yeah.
I don't see how you do that fast.
And you know what? It only lasts until the sun hits it. Mm-hmm. That's it. And then
if I was doing what Jay Camaro was doing, right? It's real fucking simple. I'm putting squeegees that basically cost nothing to the sides of the window and doing one pull. Yeah. That's what I'm doing.
Yeah.
Yep.
If you're doing
and then details, that's it.
Just buy.
Well, yeah. If you're making all that fucking money on those fucking jobs, it would pay you to cut squeegees down for each one of your fucking dudes. You could probably get 3 or 4 out of them out of one fucking channel. How much does it cost? $6, you bozo? Fuck out of here, bro.
Ron's got a squeegee cut for every French paint he's ever done in his life. He can go up to any house and do one pull because he's got it somewhere right there.
That's what I have. I have about 10 or 15 channels cut in my truck. I pull up to a house and I grab one. I'm like, oh, this one works, and I throw it in.
Yep.
Just one pull it and call it a day.
Yeah,
it's a squeegee channel.
Yeah.
How much does it cost?
They're like a brass channel is like $6. It's like $6.
That's it. I buy 24. I've cut
yeah. You know what the fucked up thing? If you think about it, T, you just reminded me of something. You could buy that brass channel for $6, or you could buy a rag. Only one rag is $6. You can't cut them up. They break.
Because it uses 500 fucking rags a day.
Yeah.
I want to know why I've not been hit up for a fucking Squeegee Life channel yet. I mean, come on, man. Why has nobody jumped on that? I mean,
what do you mean?
Squeegee Life channels. should just
I know.
fucking put my name on them. Put our name on them, I should say. Squeegee
Just
life.
have your face like this, like on the handle.
Me and Mark holding each other.
Yeah,
Cheek to cheek.
Just like this. A prom picture.
A prom picture. Mark, Mark, you're gonna have to be in front because you're shorter.
Oh, he knows. He knows he's in front.
I mean,
I'm a bottom.
hey, if Mark, if
with
you're
both of you facing and
Hey,
smiling,
listen,
that'd be perfect,
if
bro.
Mark is a fucking bottom, he's
Little
a
fart
power
coming out of
bottom.
Mark's ass. Yeah.
Hashtag prom.
Listen, if Mark is if he's a bottom, he's a power bottom. He's
Oh, easily.
I will not stay still. I can
Mark's not
guarantee
built
that.
for show. He's built to go. You know what I'm saying? I'm
Hey,
just
check
keep it
He's an
real.
Hey,
SUV,
check-
son.
check
Compact.
with TJ.
What?
Check with Kevin from IPC about that.
Oh yeah,
Seriously. Check with Kevin from IPC.
I've already
I
had
bet you
some
do something like that.
conversations with him before. He's a pretty cool dude.
Kevin's a good dude.
Yeah,
he's from down
pretty
here
cool,
too.
dude.
He's an Ohio boy.
I think he just likes the fact that I was always on the internet, like IPC hydro carts for life. You know what I mean? And they're like fucking $12,000. I'll tell you this right now. As long as I've used an IPC hydro cart, I can tell you this right now: the 0x2 does not disappoint, man. It does
I
not
want that.
disappoint. That motherfucker
That
is
indoor
gangster.
thing they got.
See you later, Chris Salazar. Thanks, buddy.
Later, buddy.
What are you puffing on there, homie?
I need fucking is Chris Salazar's the one that asked for barbecue rub, wasn't he? I didn't have any to send him. So whoever that was, Chris, if you hear this later, Chris Salazar, if you're the one that asked for barbecue rub, get a hold of Mark. And Mark will send you some
You can send me an email, stlwindowcleaning@gmail.com. It's in the chat, and I'll get you out some barbecue.
That's
rub.
for Patreon members, not just some random fucking bozos asking Mark for shit.
No.
Right? Fuck that.
Yeah.
Later, Chris.
Later, Chris. Thanks for watching,
See
bro.
ya.
Yeah, I don't understand the vitriol that the Zero and the windowcleaning.com guys get lately. There's been a lot of that shit on like these. They're like fucking taking advantage of people and shit I've been seeing.
Yeah.
It's like,
I see that too.
Chris
I
and
don't
them.
even see how their marketing does.
What?
that.
I don't see how
Like,
it does either. You fucking buy what you're gonna buy. Dude,
Well,
I've had
what's the
conversations.
difference between buying a Tucker system, an IPC system, like you just like
Not
your brand.
only that, but I've talked to dudes till I was blue in the fucking face on YouTube and shit like that. That just, you cannot get it through their fucking skulls. You know what I mean? Like, oh, I only do this and I only do this. Well, I wouldn't get that. I would get this. No, I think I'm gonna go and grab the fucking Ultimate Warrior pack from Perry Tate. It's gonna be fucking sweet, bro. And then you see it on fucking, then you see that bitch on fucking window cleaning tools for sale like 2 months later. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, dude, you don't need all that. You don't need all that. But if some guys you just can't tell. But then again, there are some guys that do. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? So, like I said,
Buy what you want.
Yeah.
Like, stop hating on people.
You guys would laugh. You would laugh at what's in my truck. I got to do a truck review. Just show you what the fuck I carry in my truck.
Yeah.
I barely carry any equipment.
Right. Yeah, you definitely you should do that.
2 poles, 2 buckets, and our squeegee
Dude,
shit.
listen to this.
And towels in the fuck yeah, man.
Listen
I
to
don't
this.
need anything else.
So today, I do a restaurant, and I'm supposed to go do this other restaurant right across the way. You know what I mean? I'm like, I gotta go over there and hit these, and so I fucking take all my stuff off. I leave my tailgate down, my bucket, everything's sitting there, and I fucking drive around the McDonald's, and I get a phone call, and instead of going across the parking lot, I make a left-hand turn, get on the highway, and drive off down the fucking road. My fucking
with the shit.
shit. I lost my bucket. Luckily,
I've done that.
I had no tools, and it was just my Zero bucket. I lost a fucking bucket today. Son of a bitch, you know what I mean? Luckily, my Zero Pure X2, my Zero X2 Pure, whatever the fuck you want to call it, did not fall out of the back of the truck, because I would have been traumatized. Because, dude, I fucking love that thing. I love it.
I have a bucket with an 18 mop and squeegee, a bucket with a 22 mop and squeegee, and then I have like a carry basket, like a bachelor basket from Home Depot, and I'll keep my soap and cut ups and other shit in there. And I left a place, and had my tailgate down, and my bucket with the 18-inch tools went out on the highway, bro. I literally had to turn 5 miles to turn around. When I came back, there was splinters of everything.
man. Dude,
No.
we fucking, hey, I've told the story before. We drove off in, when I worked for John before I bought the business, we drove off tailgate down in a fucking hydro cart, sliding down the road 65 miles an hour.
Yeah.
Just
Dude,
fucking fell out the truck and just I'm like, oh no! Luckily it was early in the morning. There was nobody really on the fucking highway, or we would have been fucked. We pushed that. We put that bitch back in the truck, and it ran fine. It ran perfect. I have like 200 Squeegees in my little matrix. Jesus, that's a lot.
I had a guy working for me, Jason, and he had a long bed. It was a weird Ranger. You never see him. Long bed, regular cab. Okay, so the bed, dude, it would hold 6-foot peace ladders. Beautiful. Yeah. Ugliest truck because it was a long bed. But because he would keep 2 buckets of soap and water in the back, anytime I'd be riding with him, anytime someone tailgated on the highway, he goes, watch this. And it only works with the long bed. He would just go like this with the wheel, and that bitch would fucking throw suds on the car. Like, dude, half the bucket would be empty. And we just sit there fucking laughing.
Right, that's great. Yeah, guys, don't forget, if you're watching this and you're not subscribed, please subscribe. We do this once a fucking week. You know what I mean? And plus, I do cool videos.
Yeah, normally on Wednesdays, too, by the way.
Right.
Anyone new?
Although Tuesday seems to be spiking in the views.
Yeah. We do it on Wednesdays for Mark. This is Mark picks Wednesdays.
But my kid doesn't. Unfortunately, the dojo where JT was doing karate closed down, so I'm open for any night now.
Okay.
Well, we were doing it because he had karate late night on Tuesdays before. So whatever you guys want to do, I'm in.
We can. We're definitely doing it next Wednesday because Thad can't do Tuesdays.
Yeah.
Or Thad would have been on today. But I don't know.
That was in the comments today, man.
Yeah, Thad was even commenting and shit. And Thad doesn't subscribe to YouTube channels, but he subscribed to this one. What a sweetheart of a guy that guy is. He even told me. He's like, I don't subscribe to many channels, but I'm gonna give you a subscription. I'm like, shit, okay, Blair, okay.
Yeah. Well, I would like to get Chris or Alex on, or both of them, just to talk about the virtual.
Well, Thad's definitely coming on, so we'll definitely.
Okay, that's
we'll definitely be talking about that. So, that's kind of Thad's baby. You know what I'm saying? So, I'm definitely looking forward to that chat. If there's anything we can do, I will definitely try to help those fellers out as much as possible, man. I still feel indebted to them for the fucking 100th episode. You know what I mean? Shit, man. Look at all the shit WCR gave away there. We gave away tickets and poles and fucking rubber and all kinds of shit.
Yeah.
All kinds of shit.
It's just weird. People hate on those dudes. Like, I don't get it.
Yeah, these fucking guys were in the middle of a pandemic. Nobody's even allowed out of their house. And these guys are like, hey, give us a call. We'll send you some rubber.
Right.
They finance, like, when I came back, like, being, like, all out of money, they financed my whole year's worth of shit with, like, no questions asked. Like, I paid them every month, but they were like, yeah, cool. Okay. And they just
fucking
the whole
solid,
thing.
man. And you were
you
were in a fucking spot.
I was in a bad spot, and I was like, dude, I need rubbers, I need this, I need that, and they're like, yeah, no problem.
Yeah.
He even called me. I returned some stuff, and Alex hit me up on vacation, like, hey, like, you've got this credit, and I'm like, oh shit, I didn't even realize I had it. I'm like, yeah, let me get a gross of Black Diamond.
Yeah.
And he was like, sure, I'll set it up. I had it in like 2 days.
Awesome.
I know, they're amazing, man.
Like I said. We went hard body karate on them fucking guys. Or at least I know I did.
Yeah, we did.
And after getting to know them but I will say this, even though I went hard body karate on them, I always gave them props for their shipping. Their shipping was always on point.
Yeah, it's always like,
I call them cocksuckers. Yeah. Shipping, motherfuckers.
You cocksuckers got really good fucking shipping, man. But
they're on top of shit.
The thing is this, they deep down, they're really good dudes. A lot of the old school guys don't like Chris and Alex because they make window cleaning tools accessible to people that probably wouldn't be able to access those. A layman is not going to get on and type in DetroitSponge.com. You know what I mean? They're going to type in the search bar window cleaner or window cleaning, and that's what's going to pop up. That's what pisses these veterans off. Is just get new blood in the game, and that's what pisses them off. Because it surely can't be because of the way they handle their business, because they're good fucking dudes. You know what I mean? They're solid as fuck. And not only that, I think they also get a lot of vitriol because they're smart enough to take advantage of the platforms that are available to them. So they understand. They're plugged into YouTube influencers. They're plugged in to the social media community. They're plugged into that. That's not being a shitbag. That's being a smart business person. You know what I mean? That's it. That's it in a nutshell. You know what I'm saying? That's it in a nutshell. That's just being smart. You know what I mean? Why not send tools to a guy that takes the time to do YouTube videos? Which I got news for you guys. It ain't that fucking easy. It's a pain in the fucking ass. Not easy at all, man. Yeah. YouTube editing a proper YouTube video and putting it on is a fucking pain in the ass. I'm not just saying that because I do it, but you guys see how often I do it. It's too hard for me to do, but on a consistent basis, like Steve-O, it does. I don't know how the fuck Steve-O does that. I don't understand how he does it. I just
put the first video up in a year on the one channel.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Steve-O is a fucking beast. I don't know how you guys
do it. And the shit that you can catch, too, like, well, I at 2 minutes and 30 seconons, I saw you left a streak over in the corner. Like, go fuck yourself, son. Like,
yeah.
You know what? I'm going to fuck up. But you're going to fuck up here and there because you're holding a fucking camera as you're recording.
Right.
You know? Give us a break.
Yeah.
Or you're just a human being and you're going to fuck up anyways.
Right.
Like,
right. I leave 90% of the time.
I've been doing this a while. I know how to fix a fuck up.
Listen. I just leave them in there. If I fuck something up, I fuck it up and rag it. I don't give a fuck. Whatever.
Right.
I don't edit the video. If it's a good piece of clip, I'm using it whether I fucked up or not. I'll just run the rag across the motherfucking shit. Whatever.
You guys ever start a day in your first 5 windows? You're like, do I even know how to fucking clean windows?
Hey, listen. I want to ask all the YouTube viewers: have you never used a fucking rag in your life? Are you going to tell me that you haven't cleaned a window, seen a fingerprint, pulled out your rag, and rubbed it off? If you do, you're a fucking liar. You liar. You know you do. You know you do. You motherfucker. Yeah. You know you do. I'm not trying to hear that shit.
I do.
I was taught by a high rise. Listen, I was taught. Ever. Yeah. Well. I'll use a towel here and there. It's hard to edit.
No, I don't. I cut out all the edit. I cut out all the towels. I cut out all the fucking.
Me too.
Everything. It's wash your mitt, Squeegee.
Wash your mitt, Squeegee. That's all you see. You'll never see me put a towel in my fucking video unless I'm talking about towels.
Running mouth about how you're toweling. You too much towel. You're like, fuck that shit.
What's the point? I'm
not gonna wrap it around your finger, then and then wrap around your other finger and stick it up your butthole.
When I towel a commercial window, you don't even touch the glass or the fucking metal. You're only touching the rubber seal. Yeah. And these guys, it's not rocket science, guys.
Yeah.
Quit bitching. It's not. There's no great way.
Jesus fucking Christ, man! Like these dudes that are like water-fed pole don't work. No, you're just a dumbass.
I tell everybody
who doesn't want to try to learn how to use
it just takes. There's a learning curve. There's no question that there's a learning curve.
I'm not up for the learning curve. That's why when everybody asks me about water-fed pole, I say go see TJ. I don't know.
I mean, that learning curve's like 10 days, but still.
I tell you what, man. I fucking every piece of video I've shot the last fucking like 4 or 5 weeks, every bit of it is fucking ladder work. Just because people won't shut the fuck up. Motherfucker, I know how to use a ladder, first of all. Second of all, if you haven't watched my fucking channel, I fucking use a fucking squeegee, motherfucker. I know what the fuck I'm doing.
But you know what? I see videos pop up on, sometimes I'll go troll around on Pro or, pretty much hang on Outlaw or Squeegee like. But if I see a video of a guy swinging a squeegee, I always watch it, pretty much all of it, just to see. And I don't usually comment whether it's good or bad. A guy might have mad skills, but I'm over and done watching guys fucking swing a water-fed pole. It is so fucking, oh my god!
You're gonna love my zero review. No, my zero review. My zero review is. I'm gonna try to keep, and I'm with you on that. I'm gonna keep it to the machine itself. I'm not gonna be doing a whole bunch of look at my water-fed pole go up and down. You know what I mean? I'm not. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna do that. You might get a breakaway for a tune real quick. You guys know I like putting music in my videos, and you might see a short fucking splash of like 3 or 4 minutes of me fucking running around cleaning windows, but that's it. You know what I mean? Come on, man. I still need another silencer. Happy you got yours, Mark. About to get my water-fed pole together, going to jump on the bag. Man, you've been getting that water-fed pole together for 76 years, motherfucker. What the fuck you need? $2-3 parts? What the fuck's going on, bro? What the fuck? What's the problem? Fucking Henry.
Well, he can't get no water-fed pole.
He's got one.
Did he?
Yeah.
Did you send him one?
I did. Someone did. I don't know what he needs. He says he needs connections or some shit.
I think it needs a hose.
He needs a hose?
1/8-inch hose.
Holy fuck. Do you want me to send you some hose, motherfucker?
I might have some hose around here.
Hey, listen, I got some.
Not those kind of hose.
I'll send you some. Hey, Henry,
I might have some rhino tube.
Henry, I'll do you a solid. I'll send you some rhino tube and some hose. I'm gonna send you both. I'm gonna like dial a hoe. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Send you somebody
I'm
down
gonna
here.
send you some hose. How much hoe do you want? 300 or 400 pounds? I'm gonna send that.
This motherfucker said the silencer has too many pockets. I need one for 2 tools.
Nah, man, that silencer's badass.
Does it hold?
It's got 3. Too many? What? 3? He said he only
3. It has 3.
Don't use the other
has 3.
one. Don't put one in the front.
Yeah.
I gave my silencer to Ron because
Wait a minute.
I kept trying to buy him a fucking gunslinger, and every one I bought him leaked. So I ended up giving him my silencer because it was the only thing I had that didn't leak.
Henry just needs the fittings. Hey, what's up, Aaron Klein? If you're not subscribed, please subscribe, man. And thanks for watching. We're here every week, if you don't know that already. The original podcast, not like the Flomies boring podcast. What are you... oh, man. Don't be mean to the Flomies, bro. Kevin Hargis and them guys are good dudes, man.
They are good dudes.
Gabriel, he's a fucking solid ass dude. Kevin's a good dude.
I never watched it, but
I even like the solar panel friends, man. I get stuck over there. I'm gonna be honest with you.
You know what? I was kicked out of that group. I think I don't even see that group pop up anymore.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I
don't know. I don't know. It's cool. I don't give a fuck. You notice he's not over here on our podcast swinging from our balls anymore. So
who, Chris?
I don't know.
He shut down off social media for a little bit.
Good for him.
Yeah, he had a close family member die or something.
This is the only good podcast. Thank you, Alberto. I'm partial to another one. I'm not going to say whose because his ego's already too fucking big. So Jersey's podcast is really good too. I think. I like the. What's up, guys? It's me, Jersey. Yeah. Super happy today. We're gonna talk about fucking this and that, and it's gonna be great. You know what I mean? How do you not love that dude? How can you not like that guy? I've never had an interaction with Jersey that's been negative. Even when I was shitting all over those dudes, he was still nice. That's the nicest fucking guy ever.
I think that if the window cleaning industry ever completely tanks or Jersey goes about his way, he probably could make a good game show host.
Yes,
he's got that teacher's voice,
or
man.
a masseuse because he gave me a shoulder rub at the huge convention that was fucking out of this world. And it was a little awkward though, because
about that.
There's a lot of people talk a lot of shit about Jersey. Wait till you meet him in person, then talk shit about him, because he's not a little guy. he's not a little guy. That motherfucker grab a hold of you and put something, twist you up, motherfucker. He's real manly. I was like, man, this is really awkward. I mean, it feels good, but he's really big. Who?
Feels good, but man.
That's kind of a
Thad's a big guy.
Too, yeah.
Chris and Alex are 7 feet fucking tall. You know what I mean?
Nephilim over there, just kicking
it. Now he's only fishing like Oklahoma Big Poppy. Oklahoma Poppy Big Squeegee. I love that. Dude, Mike Nichols is fucking salt of the earth, man.
Dude, I love that.
Salt of the fucking earth. Yes.
He's solid.
Salt of the earth, man. I use his Bigfoot multi-tool like maybe once or twice a week. You know what I mean? It's in my truck.
I wear his shirt to work sometimes.
Yeah, he's a sweetheart, man. I love that fucking guy. One of my most favorite people. I'm so glad I met him. Yeah, but man, I think that whole crew of them, they might get a bad rap at times. That's all I'm getting at. And just because they like to fucking use fucking guys that like, you know, necessarily like Tim or me or Steve-O or whoever, like you get a tool from a manufacturer and they ask you like, hey man, will you try this out and do a review on it? You send us the tool, we're going to do it. You know what I mean? Most likely we're going to do that. You know what I mean? Why wouldn't we do that? You know what I mean? I don't understand what the problem is with that. Why does that bother people so much?
It bothers people because they just think I'm not a YouTuber, T. You know, we played around, we put your camera down in the street, we fucked off, okay?
It was fun.
I didn't see. I was kicking your ass. I yelled out. I'm scared of people. Okay, where to wear a big fucking jacket. Yeah, shut up, Seth. Okay.
Shut up, Seth.
But no, seriously, I didn't see what has to go on after you have the recording. There's editing.
Yeah.
You know, and I don't know anything
ass.
about it. So it's work. So people think, oh, he just goes out and gets free polls all the time and gets them for free, but they don't realize that you spend hours.
Hours.
How much we give away a lot of our the free shit we get,
dude.
90%,
90% of the shit that I get to try out is gone.
It's gone.
I've either I sold a pole to some guy that needed it. Fucking Chris Cameron needed another Excalibur. I sold it to him for less than half price. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Guys that need shit like
TJ gave me 2 poles.
I gave Tim 2 fucking carbon fiber poles. Yeah. 2 of them, a sim pole and a zero pole. He gave me
$600 in free poles. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Anybody that ever asks, like, hey man, I need this or I need that, hey, or like, hey, I got a couple extra this, anybody wants them, I give them away. You know what I mean? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I mean, the only reason why I sold the sim pole is because I was told one thing and it never happened. So I was like, well, I'm gonna get that money one way or another. Because somebody sold a lot of sim poles. And I use my fucking Sim 22 every motherfucking day. I love that fucking pole. Right. I love that pole. I love it.
I gave the Reach pole away. Uh-huh. I gave that silencer away. Mm-hmm. I give squeegees away all the time. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
You know. It's just like I rarely keep a lot of things.
Yeah, I try to spread the wealth as much as possible. If I get something I do a review on and I'm not using it and some other guy wants it or can use it, it will benefit him. Why not just throw it in a fucking box? It's not hurting me none. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Especially when you're told like, hey, if you don't use it, or whatever, go ahead and do what you want with it. I'm gonna give it away. You know what I mean? Or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Whatever.
I give it away to somebody to benefit their business. I wouldn't give it away for them to sell it and make money with it.
No, it's always somebody that needs it.
Right.
Always.
Yeah. Right. So,
yeah, or somebody you run into a window cleaner out on the route. Hey, man, try this. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Hey, I got an extra one of those. You can have that. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Shit like that.
Yeah. Like I'm doing, Kevin Hargis is getting ready to do a GoFundMe. He's asking for donations and stuff. So I'm gonna try to get Mark to send me a couple Squeegee Life towels. I'm gonna toss a T-shirt and a fucking a hoodie and a bucket. I got an extra zero bucket. I don't, but I do. I don't, but I do. I lost a bucket.
Well, it sounds like we got another round of barbecue rub coming up.
I'm gonna throw some barbecue rub in there. I'm gonna decorate the bucket with Squeegee Life it out, throw a Sorbo channel in there, a fucking Sorbo handle, just make a nice little prize package for somebody for donating to a GoFundMe. And that's what I do with anything extra that I get that I don't use or I try one time and like, oh, this isn't like for me or whatever. This is cool, but I'm not going to use it. You know what I mean? Type of deal. I'll give it away. Why not? Share the wealth. The fuck? Right. You know what I mean? It's not hurting nobody. Right. You know what I mean? Fucking A, man. I work hard. These fucking videos are tedious.
Beyond tedious.
It's fucking
tedious.
These
are the easiest ones when we just come over here and just bullshit.
This right here is the best thing I do all week. As far as YouTube goes,
somebody's paying for this too, though. You know what I'm saying?
This does fucking cost money too. This costs money to do. Right. I gotta host the bitch. I have to fucking pay for the fucking podcast hosting. I gotta pay for this, for the software to fucking broadcast this fucking shit. Fuck out of here, man. Fucking cocksuckers.
Right. what we get in tools and we actually keep pay for what actually is behind the scenes.
And there are times, I will say this, there are times where the Patreon money has really fucking helped me out. You know what I'm saying? But there are other times, like when I'm doing the t-shirt shit, I'm negative money. I'm not, you know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, Mark Tanner makes fucking the baddest fucking pork fucking rib rub and fucking rump roast rub. It's fucking fire. Jennifer puts it on steaks. She like every time she sees a steak, she puts the Mark's rub on it. We put it on just about everything. Mark doesn't like it for chicken, but we love it on chicken too. We put it on roasted chickens too. It tastes good in a motherfucker, boy. Good to motherfucker. We're going to try to sell that shit at one point. But then we were like, wait a minute. We might go to jail for selling shit without an ingredient list.
We'll give it over a line that none of us know, you know?
Right, yeah. So, but it's really good. Mark Tanner, John Sacco. Mark Tanner is he is probably the best fucking barbecue man. I've been to some barbecue joints, and Mark's barbecue is probably the best I've ever tasted. And I'm not just saying that because he's my buddy. I mean it. I mean that shit. He come up here to Ohio and cooked all the food for my 40th birthday party. It was a surprise. Jennifer had Mark and Richie fly into fucking Ohio, and they fucking cooked all the fucking food for my 40th birthday party, which was a surprise. Tim didn't make it. Lives 4 hours away.
I had to say that was such a fucking blast. That was such a blast.
This man, Phil, and this is another thing. He even bought the food too.
Yeah, me and Richie. Yeah,
you guys bought all the meat.
Yeah, well, I got Jen said, give me a list of what to get, and I'm like, look, Jen, no offense, I'm particular about the meat that I cook. I want to look at it with my own self, and I knew I didn't want you guys to pay for it. I wanted to pay for it. It was part of the contribution to the party, and I enjoyed the shit out of that.
Either way, this man cooked all this food. He takes it in the house. Each time he takes a fucking tray of food in the house, he comes back in. He's like, "What happened to all that fucking food?" I was like, "It's gone, bro." Like he did all this chicken, brought in. It was gone in seconds. It was gone. He come back in. He's like, "I didn't even get a fucking piece of chicken."
Yeah.
His barbecue is fucking phenomenal, man. It's fucking phenomenal. Phenomenal. Go ahead, Mark.
No, one thing I learned is that the Gilberts and family can eat, and they can also party too. Richie and I were not keeping up with that party once it started getting going.
We know what like we're hardy people, man.
There's not enough Diet Cokes in the room.
It was look, hanging out with your family and everything was absolute blast.
Yeah.
I wouldn't.
Well, I'll never forget that.
I feel bad that you turned 41, and it was like, fuck, no party this year,
right?
man. So,
I can tell you this, man. When I walked out that fucking back door and you two bozos were standing there, she almost made me cry.
Dude, your face was priceless.
I was real close to crying. I was like, you got it. Because, like, Jennifer being able to pull that off was, like, monumental. That she's never bought me a gift that I didn't know what it was before I got it. You know what I'm saying? She pulled it off. I was like, I cannot believe you guys did this. I mean, Richie and Mark, my fucking buddies Tim and fucking Josh, they live 2 hours away. They didn't even make it. You know what I mean? Can you believe... Mark flew from Florida, and Richie came from California, but, the wilds of Ohio kept my closest buddies away.
The funniest thing is, to me, the smallest things are the funniest things. Like, for instance, Richie goes to me, Mark, you need to turn your location off on Voxer because it's going to say, because I said, where's TJ? And was Jason pointed, he goes, about 3 miles, 5 miles that way. And I'm like, that's so funny. I'm talking to him. He thinks I'm in Florida.
Oh, yeah.
And he's literally 5 miles away.
You guys had me going, dude. You had me going. I went to Toledo to have lunch with my cousin and her girlfriend. And if it hadn't have been for that, I think that one might have been a godsend for Jennifer. Because if it wouldn't have been for that, we probably would have crossed paths in Sandusky while you guys were out fucking shopping. You know what I mean?
Yeah, me and Richie walking around Costco. What the fuck?
Yeah.
Hey, that looks like Mark and Richie. Nah.
Actually, no, Alberto, no. I have no video. I did not. I mean, to me, and this is just me personally, family moments like that that's to enjoy. That's not for me to like sit behind a lens, and I want to enjoy Mark and Richie and all my family coming together to celebrate my birthday. I really did. I mean, we took pictures and shit, but that's about it.
I think Jen put up a video of you getting surprised.
Oh yeah, Jennifer put a video up.
I saw that.
Yeah. She had a video of me being surprised up there. That was, like I said, that was.
I know. I think pretty bad. I flew out to Cleveland and then went on a 13-hour car ride with this motherfucker, Jason Snyder, and I live fucking 12 hours.
I almost fucking killed Seth 20 minutes outside.
That almost did happen. Yeah, that was.
But listen, dude,
10 minutes into a car ride, I was like, "Oh my
dude,
god!"
that was some Dale Earnhardt type. That was some Dale Earnhardt type shit. Whoosh, whoosh, whoosh. You know what I mean? That was some Dale
Earnhardt. I looked over at you and you were like.
Dale Earnhardt didn't end up very well in the car.
Tim, I was thinking that after I said it, Tim.
yeah, that's not.
Like, that's probably not the best example.
Oh, Dale Earnhardt.
Maybe Junior, I guess.
I'm just busting Tim's balls. Tim had something going on. There's nothing he couldn't get out of it. It's cool. Like I said, Tim's always got something he can't get out of, and I understand that. You know what I mean? 3-story jobs, fucking whatever the case may be.
Hey, 7 kids, you know.
Yeah, that's why I.
5 grades.
Plus, I love you. You're my man. You know that. You're my man. 50 grand. I wouldn't be doing any of this. This podcast wouldn't be here. My YouTube channel wouldn't be here if Tim hadn't fucking urged me to do it. I was like, I just want to do a podcast. I don't want to do fucking YouTube.
That's because you make everybody laugh, man.
I was like, I don't want to do fucking YouTube. He's like, no, man, do YouTube. You'll be really good at it. We'll even do the podcast on YouTube. And I'm like, nah, I don't want to fucking do that.
I remember seeing your first video on Tim's channel because I was like scrolling, window cleaning, whatever, and I ran into Tim's channel and I was like, oh, this is cool, like watching him do shit. And then TJ came on and he's like, oh, this is what I do. This is how I do. That's cool. And then he went on and I was like, he started a podcast. I'm like, oh, he's a dickhead.
Right? Yeah. Yeah, John, I agree. Yeah, I agree. You do not find friends like that anymore. You don't. Mark and Richie and fucking what's your name? Seth Byers and fucking Tim. They're fucking Josh. I love them. They're good fucking people. You know what I mean? I'm happy to have them as friends, and none of this shit would be as cool as it is without Mark and Seth and Tim. None of this shit would be this cool. The
thing is, you see a lot of podcasts. I don't really watch a lot of podcasts, at least not Facebook window cleaning type podcasts.
Right, yeah.
I mean, you got me into listening to podcasts while I work, but these are visual. Especially like if I watch a podcast with Jersey, I want to see it and not just listen to it for the full experience.
Right.
But if you notice, dude, this thing has evolved over 2 years now. Mm-hmm. A couple hundred podcasts, and it's still going strong. We still got people watching. Yeah. We had 26, 28 people at one time watching here,
Dude, I'll come on. I literally look forward to this just so I can shoot the shit with you guys.
Of course.
Yeah,
of course.
Yeah. That's why I come on. I'm like, oh, I get to see Mark. And
for me, it's like getting on here. It's getting on here once a week, and I can fucking bullshit with my friends. I can talk to Jason Lehman. I can fucking laugh at fucking shit that Mario fucking says. I can give fucking Henry Dreest a hard fucking time. You know what I mean? I can get on and interact with my fucking friends. You know what I mean? Jason and fucking Henry and fucking Tim and everybody that we've collected in this conglomerate since it's been going on, fucking awesome people, man. How can you not enjoy that and want to do that? I mean, we could get on here every week and talk about, well, what you need to do is print up your 45,000 fucking door hangers to go around. You get 33% of the hootie hoo and the hottie hi. What I plan to do is buy a yacht, but before that, I'm gonna get me a $12,000 pressure washing hootie hoo ha ha and a hoochie the bootie. I mean,
I just remember sitting at that barbecue place in Kansas City after we're like, why the fuck are we here?
Right.
And then we went to the barbecue and we were just hanging out bullshit.
This is why we're fucking here.
Lehman's like, listen, the government's all lying.
Jason
like,
fucking
right,
Lehman,
cool.
man.
Richie's not saying anything. His hair's all
that
set
fucking
back.
Dude,
but
man.
It's like so many different dudes hanging out that all do the same shit. It was cool.
I want to give the best window cleaning advice I can to the new guys right now.
Go ahead.
Go work for somebody, or go be a journeyman for 2 years before you start your company.
Oh yeah.
And never ever pay anybody to show you how.
Yeah.
Go work your sweat off Don't
That's
go paying anything.
I think that's really what helped me the most is working for somebody, learning it. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? And he I ran into him a couple of weeks ago, and he's out and he see me cleaning. He pulls in the parking lot. And he don't say nothing. He just watches me do my thing. And he's like, "Man, you've just taken this somewhere where I never would have thought of taking it." You know what I mean? He goes, "Just even your technique, the way you clean windows, it just fucking boggles my mind that you're that good." You know what I mean? He goes, "That's not," and it makes me feel good. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So to be able to share that with people like fucking Henry and fucking Seth and fucking Jason and fucking Fernando and Ryan, all these fucking people, that's fucking great, man. That's what's cool about all this. Really, to be quite honest.
It's like I worked for somebody for 11 years before I grew balls to start my own business.
Wow.
Right.
Like I was 18.
That's a long time.
I was 18 years old when I started, and at 29 I was like, "Fuck it, I'm gonna do it. Like I need to do this." But I'm like, I made a lot of friends along the way. I learned a ton of shit, and I learned like I worked for a company that was toxic as fuck, and then I worked for a company that was like had their shit together, so I could see kind of like what I should do. And I still made mistakes along the way, but I like learned like, man, like this company knows what they're doing. Like,
I still work with Ron jobs here and there. He's been this huge construction cleanup, 4-story construction cleanup for Summerall right now. But he wants me involved in it. Right. I mean, it's like that's how you go learn, go train with somebody. You know, go work for Fish for a year just to get your technique. It doesn't matter.
Right.
Go work for Central for a year. Get your technique.
Jacob said, I watched a YouTube video and started at, well, you could tell when you first started out that you were, you learned your window cleaning from YouTube. But I mean, now that the last few videos I've seen you put up, which isn't very many, you could definitely tell that you're a changed window cleaner. It just go, you know what I mean? Who cares how you started out, bro? It doesn't matter. Right. It's all in whether or not you put the effort into it to be efficient and be a professional. That's the part that matters.
We see these new guys just jumping on these $4,000 poles and shit to start a company, and then they realize they hate every minute of it. Go learn. Go see if you like it for a year.
Jason could come on the podcast anytime he wants. Jason knows that. Jason's always welcome.
Yeah, I think it's time we brought Jason back on. Maybe in a couple of weeks after we got Thad next week.
Well, I know Jason's super busy this time of year. You know what I mean?
Lehman?
Yeah. He's super busy.
Jason's funny as shit.
He's fucking crazier than a fucking. He's nuttier than a fucking squirrel turd is what he is.
Yeah, he is.
I love the hoarder room that he does.
Yeah, dude.
I'm like, that's so listen,
yeah. You know that room is foil lined behind that drywall. It's all foil, bro. He's not. Mine's not getting red in that motherfucker.
No. Yeah.
If I was a gutter repair guy, I'd follow that dude on every one of his houses.
Yeah,
man.
This is the thing.
I'd just be making bank.
People see Jason Lehman on this podcast, and then they see him interact with people on Facebook. But when you meet him, it's a completely different story.
And the thing about Jason, he's a smart guy.
Super smart dude and a sweetheart. He's a sweetheart of a dude. Sweetheart of a guy.
Yeah.
Water-fed pole, like Jason, like, man, like, if you ask him a question, it's like an hour and a half.
But you're going to get good advice from him. You're going to get good advice from him. You're going to get good advice from him.
You're going to know what you're doing.
And you're going to know what you're doing afterwards. You know what I mean? So there is that. But yeah, he's, like I said, don't let that gruff exterior fool you. He's a soft, gooey inside. Trust me.
Yeah.
Trust me. He's a soft, gooey inside. He's a good dude, man.
He's one of them guys to give you a shirt off his back.
But he's still a fucking asshole, though. It doesn't matter. He knows. He knows. I think he's a fucking asshole. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It's all good. Fucking asshole. Fuck Jason. Fuck that motherfucker. Jason was my very first Patreon member. The very first, and he was the.
Oh, Jason jumps on the band, jumps up right away.
Live from Jason's
bed. Very generous dude. Yeah.
He supports everybody, man. He is a supporter.
Live from Jason's bed.
Fuck those sheets could talk.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a bunch of good dudes out here, man. A bunch of fucking good, sweet people that you would never think a podcast like this would attract. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah.
You know what I
Right.
mean? Just the people that this you'd think that it would attract nothing but assholes, but it doesn't. You know what I mean? It's
No.
there's
Well,
a
people
lot
come
of
and go,
yeah.
but it settles back down to the
The dudes.
same people
Oh, yeah.
and a few new
Oh,
ones.
yeah.
Yeah.
Like I said, Jason, very first fucking Patreon member, fucking top tier, didn't fucking all in, fucking, you know what I mean, head first. You know what I mean? I appreciate that. You know, to me that's loyalty, and in life. There's not very much loyalty anymore nowadays. You know what I mean?
No.
You know what I'm saying? Like, like, you know, you don't find that kind of loyalty. You know what I mean? When someone's loyal, that Jason's family, Mark's family, Tim's family, Seth's family, that's loyalty. You know what I mean? Fucking Big Squeegee, Mike Nichols, that's family. Those are my people. You know what I mean? Chris Lamborghini's, those are my folks. You know what I mean? This is like, you know, it's cool that a group of people could come together from different walks of life and everybody fucking, you know what I mean, at one point or another kind of gel together. You know what I mean? That's cool. You know what I mean? It's a good thing. You know what I mean? Because you learn shit from people. You know what I mean? Like me and fucking Luke, I couldn't fucking stand that fucking guy. And then I get to fucking know the dude, and he's more like me than I ever realized. I was like, this fucking guy, this fucking liberal fucking chump fucking, and this motherfucker is a...
It's because he has hair. Man.
Yeah, it's because he's fuck him and his hair. This guy's a fucking he's a gun toting, camping fucking just regular fucking dude. He used to work concrete, you know what I mean? He's a fucking salt of the earth dude. You know what I'm saying? Kevin Hargis is a badass dude. I really like Kevin Hargis. Kevin Hargis. I love Kevin Hargis. We're actually going to be doing an Into the Flow Squeegee Life shirt here soon.
What's up with Is everything okay? Does he need to GoFundMe? Or is that not public yet?
Hey, Jason, nobody wants anything from you, you fucking asshole. Fucking dickhead. Fuck Jason, man. Hey, they're the ones asking to have you on the fucking podcast, you fucking dick.
Make sure this time you're eating the entire
you
deer.
have to. I want to see the whole carcass. None of this shit cut up. Yeah. What I need is some Bigfoot moment in my life. That's what I need.
I know, man.
We need to work on a Bigfoot
It's been a while.
moment. We definitely need a Bigfoot.
We haven't had a Florida moment in a while.
Yeah, we haven't had, like Mark used to read from the headlines. We don't do that anymore.
Yeah. Well, yeah,
That was back when it was just me and you.
News.
That was just me and you, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Back when me and Mark Tanner was holding it down. Back when Jason Lehman and fucking Henry Drees were the only two people watching.
Yeah, we had to entertain two people.
I was definitely watching. I remember watching like a lot of that stuff in San Jose.
Don't lie.
You guys fucking
Don't lie.
tearing it up.
Don't lie.
I was funnier commenting than I ever am on the show.
Yeah. Yeah, you know, and I'm with you on that, Jay. He just wants businesses to succeed. I'm with you on that, man. And, you know, you could definitely tell. I hate them. Their pettiness approaches me. I don't know. Prettiness. I don't know what's that. That is really hard to understand in YouTube comments. Like he says, I don't know if he's like, because he's got that watermelon patch internet. I don't know if he's like responded to shit that we said 10 minutes ago or not. I'm not really sure. I'm not really fucking sure. Guys out in the middle of fucking nowhere trying to fucking send Morse code through YouTube. I don't know how the fuck's that supposed to work.
Exactly.
I used to watch when your father took the morning and night pills. That's a day. Yeah. Gee, dude, Mario, you need to fucking, like, you're, like, really fucking, like, you, like, got a dossier on every single one of us.
He's like
pays a lot of attention. He might be taking notes.
My fucking dad was taking his morning pills and his night pills all at once. Most of the time washing it down with a Busch Light. And this fucking guy remembers that shit. You're creeping me out now, Mario. Yeah, Ryan Fuster was always watching. Ryan Fuster does not do Facebook at all.
Oh, at all. He's on here always.
But that motherfucker will call me or send me a text message in a heartbeat. He's like, "Yo, what's your?" Hey, he's like, it was like a year and a half ago, like almost 2 years ago. I get this text message, be like, "Hey, this is Ryan. I don't do Facebook, but I've been a subscriber to your channel from like the very beginning." And I'm like, how in the fuck did you get my phone number, dude? And he's like, oh, he's like, oh, I got it off your T-shirt. I'm like, this fucking guy, I never even thought of that. I'm like, oh, well, yeah, shit. Yeah, he just got it off my T-shirt, sent me a text message, and we've been buddies ever since. You know what I mean? You gotta, awesome. This is fucking cool, man. This is fucking cool, man. This is cool. I enjoy doing it. I enjoy the support from our Patreon members. I enjoy Mark taking the time out of his day, Seth taking the time out of his day, and definitely Tim taking the time out of his day because he's always got some kind of complication going on to where he can't make it.
Got like 14 kids.
Yeah, he's got 72. He's got fucking 7. He's got 7. What are you, a Mennonite, Tim?
And I'm only 29.
This motherfucker got 7.
Imagine.
He got 7 fucking kids, like 14 grandkids. This motherfucker, I don't even know how the fuck you do it, man.
I'm having my 5th grandkid in
Jesus.
November.
God. Jesus, boy. Good for you. Hey, good for you,
Hold
Tim.
it up for once.
Good for you. I come from a big family.
Man. Four grandsons, 1 granddaughter.
Right. I come from a big family. My grandparents had 5 kids, and then each one of their kids had like 3 or 4 fucking kids. So there'd be like 15 or 16 of us in the house here on Christmas and Thanksgiving. You know what I'm saying? And there's nothing like growing up like that. Nothing like that.
My mom just turned 60 years old. She's 60 years old and she has 29 grandkids.
Wow. So, you got 4 or 5 generations all at once now.
Yeah.
Right.
She had me. Oh. Yeah, she was 15 when she had me. And then I had 7 kids. My other sister had 7 kids, and I mean,
my mom too. My mom was 15 when she got pregnant with me as well.
Yeah. So it's just that's how you grow up poor. You have a 15-year-old mom, man.
Yeah.
I live with my grandparents, so they pretty much raised me. You know what I mean? Because my mom was, she was a fucking kid. You know what I mean? My grandparents were like, we need to help. But I grew up with Depression-era grandparents, so that means that them genes still work. Let me fucking hem them motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
If my grandma could have got away with it, she would have just taken my grandpa's genes and then cut them up and then made me a pair of jeans with them. You know what I mean?
Yep.
You know what I mean? Because they wore chicken feed sacks and potato sacks for bib overalls and dresses.
Put paper in the shoes and shit too. Like my grandfather would talk about that and be like, "What do you need new shoes for?" He's like, "Look at these things." I'm like, he still had his Depression era shoes from when he was a kid.
Right.
Oh yeah.
So, I mean, he put a cigarette out on me when I was 6 years old. I took a cigarette.
I've heard this.
I was like, "Look, I'm Papa." He's like, "Don't touch my cigarettes. I'm fucking burnt." My fucking head. I'm not going to go to school for 2 days because I was in fucking 1st grade.
My grandfather signed up for the service. We like this. I think that he was running from the law. Because I think him and his brother got the guy. My grandfather's dad was a revenue agent. He used to be one of the guys running around and busting the stills up, and some guy shot him. And we think that my grandfather and his brother took care of him. You know what I mean? So they went to, they both went and enlisted in the service. One to the Marines, one to the Army, and. My grandfather, and this always stuck with me. My grandfather said, he said the very first thing I did when I got my check, when I first signed up, they gave me money. The very first thing is I went and bought my very first shoes, and I was the first person to ever put my feet in them.
Wow.
He never had a pair of shoes his whole life that someone else didn't wear first. When he went and signed up, he had his brother's shoes on that had holes in them. He had newspaper stuffed in the bottom of them, so his feet wouldn't get fucking tore up.
I still can't wear a new pair of jeans. I buy all my jeans are used. I have to. It's that I can't wear.
I know
jeans.
someone else like that. That's like I can't.
Yeah.
They're so used to wearing hand-me-downs.
Yeah.
So used to wearing hand-me-downs.
Dude, is that like an OCD thing?
It's just I don't know if it's just they're just not comfortable. You're just used to what you wear all your life. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
Dude.
I shop used jeans. I buy high-end jeans, but I shop used jeans on eBay. That's all I do. So I end up spending what you'd pay probably in normal. You know what I mean?
Right. It wasn't Fernando. It wasn't an Australian window cleaner. It was Lewis. Lewis from Lewis Brown, the guy from England. sent.
Oh, yeah.
He won that gunslinger, and I mailed it to him. It cost me $160 to send this fucking gunslinger.
It went to Australia.
It went to
right?
and the gunslinger went to Australia. FedEx fucked up and sent it to Australia, and it cost $160 to send that bitch. I ended up getting it back, and then I gave him the money to buy one, and then he sent me the money back. He's like, I'm not buying that piece of shit. So I want Lewis Brown. I tried to get him to keep, but he sent me the money back. Lewis is a stand-up guy, but
I haven't seen Lewis in a bit.
Yeah, no, I haven't seen him either.
I love your all.
He'll hit me up every once in a while.
Alex isn't involved. Chris is super boring. Thad is commenting on shit we talked about 20 minutes ago right now. That's what's fucked up. That's fucking hilarious. But
well, if he's like my mom, he's probably doing this in the middle of like, oh no, he's done. I was gonna say like his Zoom church call is tonight.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's a Tuesday. Yeah, that's why he does Wednesday. I'm believing so. My mom's is Tuesday night, so that's what I'm thinking.
Oh, okay. So
that he's doing both at the same time.
Going to hell for
guessing.
that.
I don't know.
But we just want to let you guys know. First of all, I know we're about 5 minutes over here, but I just want to let you guys all know, all my Patreon members right now. Everyone that's a Patreon member right now is going to get the very first, and it's going to be unique to the Patreon members, the very first Squeegee Life podcast T-shirt. I'm waiting on the vinyl to come in now. So, and after that, you'll be able, if you're not a Patreon member, you will be able to buy the podcast T-shirt. You will be able to buy it, but it won't be like the Patreon members. But I just want to let everyone know, Mark and Seth and myself and fucking Tim, we all really appreciate all the support you guys give us, all of it. We really appreciate it. You guys are all awesome. And we will see you guys next Tuesday with Thad is Rad. Thad Eckhoff. Wednesday. Next Wednesday. We'll see you next Wednesday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time right here. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe. And we'll be back with Thad Eckhoff. We'll talk about the huge convention, the virtual huge convention, and we'll be doing a damn thing again, like we always do, keeping it reals, keeping it really real, keeping it really real, really real, for real. You know what I'm saying?